And we are ready to go. There is Smith with the two deep backs. And underway, it's Smith who will receive and stay right where he is, 9 yards deep in the end zone. Carolina will begin at their own 20-yard line. Take a look at the Eagles starters on the defensive side, presented by AAA. AAA has Eagles fans covered, whether it's travel planning, discounts, or roadside assistance. AAA is there for you. Visit AAA.com/Eagles.
Well, it's going to be the same starting defense from a week ago, including that man, Kerry Williams, making his debut for the Eagles, a big free agent signing from the Super Bowl champion Baltimore Ravens. Much is expected as a player and from the leadership perspective.
Carolina Panthers team that is known for running the football and known for their quarterback, Cam Newton. Setting Steve Smith, the long-time NFL veteran, in motion on first down. And Newton looking to throw. Got it. As LaFell with the catch on the near side and a first down up to the 36-yard line.
Went right after Kerry Williams on the first play of the game. He got tested immediately off the play action. And Kerry gave him a big cushion, and LaFell came right underneath him. Carolina's kind of changed their offensive approach under Mike Shula, the new offensive coordinator. They're an I-formation team. You'll see Cam Newton under center. Last year, the first 2 years with Cam, was a shotgun offense.
That's this down in motion, and now you've got a flag and a procedure call coming against Carolina.
Full start. Offense. Number 84. 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
And Scott, for Billy Davis, the defensive coordinator, we spent time talking to him this week. He wasn't happy with anything about the defense last week. But he thought, okay, first game, a lot of jitters, some mistakes, some guys trying to play their own defense and not the defense call. I think you're going to see guys tuned in here tonight.
We'll talk tonight about what an adjustment it is to go from a 4-3 to a 3-4. Quick drop.
Oh!
Running out of the pocket. And fires it, throws it away. Cedric Thornton, big-time pressure by Cam Newton, chased him right on out of the pocket.
Well, take a look at the coverage. Here's Kerry Williams working on Steve Smith. They double-team him with Trent Cole underneath, so they take Steve Smith out of the way. And the pressure by Cedric Thornton, as you mentioned, chased Cam Newton. He was forced to throw that ball away.
Let's check in with Dave Spadaro.
What Brian just said, Bill Davis, for the first time between games, practiced what he would use in this game. Let's see if it helps this Eagles defense.
Out of the shotgun on second down. And that is wide open. Ted Ginn Jr., most recently the San Francisco 49ers, with first down yardage into Eagle territory at the 46.
Now, that's just a breakdown between Bradley Fletcher right here and the safety right there. I mean, Fletcher is going to the deep post right there on the play, and nobody covered the flat. So there's a breakdown in coverage on that play.
So from the 46. Williams, the workhorse back, has yet to see a whole lot and still hasn't had a carry. They set him up for the screen. And staying at home and making the play was Patrick Chung after a pickup of about 3.
Well, there's the screen set up right now. And really, they did a good job of just getting over here to the ball and seeing it and getting a lot of bodies there. You get 3 white shirts there. Patrick Chung, the first contact, reads it, beats the out front blockers on the play. So they sniffed it out well, and they got a lot of white shirts to the ball.
Is it me or with the team huddling every time? Does this game feel very slow to start?
Well, it's good for the defense. I think you start building unity like that.
There's Williams. And he is stopped.
There you go.
He's at the 40-yard line after a pickup of nearly 3. D'Amico Ryans and Patrick Chung on the tackles. And third down coming up for the Panthers.
Well, this is a down where they get out of their base defense and they put their nickel on, meaning they take a linebacker out, they put an extra pass rusher in. This is Kerry Williams down there fighting with the feisty Steve Smith. Yeah, you know, you got to take that from Steve Smith. That's Steve Smith in his 13th year, throwing Kerry Williams around, and Kerry Williams gets right back up. And that's what you expect, that type of feistiness out of Williams.
Third down and 4.
Here they are here.
Locking horns again. And Newton again chased out of the pocket. This time he's just going to get it away. Fletcher Cox had it. It looked as though it was going to be a sack. And right there, the Eagles defense comes up with a hold. Carolina will have to bunt it away.
All right, there we go. So right now, Fletcher Cox is just going to get an inside push, and then he sees him coming out. Now this is where Fletcher Cox, and why he was the 12th pick in the draft. I mean, he can chase down Cam Newton here. Not many defensive tackles in this league are going to get to Cam Newton and then affect the throw like that.
Panthers punting it away. Brad Nortman with Tavares Johnson back for the Eagles inside his 10. And Johnson going to let it go. Great coverage down the field by Carolina. And the Eagles are going to be starting from their own 5-yard line. 36-yard punt, no return. Our first look at the offense when we come back.
Back in the day, I busted up some plays, but you'll never find me in busted coverage because I have auto insurance with AAA. AAA gives this safety blanket coverage and saves me my favorite color, green. AAA, use it for all it's worth.
Switch on the summer mindset with Bud Light Lime. It's the great taste of Bud Light with a refreshing twist of 100% natural lime flavor. Bud Light Lime. Switch on summer.
These days you can find me on the road, for movies, shopping, for travel, and I do it all with AAA. For roadside assistance, discounts, for travel planning, AAA has you covered. AAA, use it for all it's worth.
NRG is changing the game for Eagles fans with safe, reliable energy solutions in innovative ways. NRG, the power to change life.
Eagles going to see a very good front four, a better front four tonight from Carolina than what they saw last week from the New England Patriots. They're going to see a 4-man front, and they've got size inside. So the running game will be tested early.
Saw the numbers on Nick Foles right there from last season. He gets the start to see the quarterback. A little bit of time, trying to create more time. And thrown it away as a bot got knocked out of bounds by Captain Marlin down the sideline.
This is a hold in the end zone. Personal foul, intentional ground.
Personal foul, roughing the passer. Defense, number 21. 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Mike Mitchell, the safety, gets hit for the roughing the passer call.
Boy, going to step up here. Protection right now. Nice job of stoning that corner. Now that late hit, he didn't knock Nick Foles to the ground, but that's one thing Foles brings, is that ability to kind of take a hit, gets them out of that trouble area inside the 5-yard line.
So from the 20, Foles back on his heels, and that is brought in by Riley Cooper for the catch on the 25. Nice adjustment to the football.
And here the Eagles are going hurry up right now, no huddle. I saw them run 100 reps yesterday in practice against Dare, just like this.
The first carry for Cole. First down, yardage across the 30. Take a look at the Eagles starters on offense, presented by AAA. Nick Foles, as planned, getting the start. LaShawn McCoy, his first start. Jackson and Cooper, the wide receivers. James Casey, the starting tight end. And there goes McCoy once again. This time, Thomas Davis got a hold of him as he came across the 35 after a pickup of about 2.
One of the things that Nick Foles is reading is the two safeties for Carolina. Right now, both safeties are back. which means there's 6 guys in a box, 5 for the offensive line, and then Nick Foles is reading 1. You see that look, deep safety's back, and it's a check with me, run pass, look for the run. Outside zone.
And there is Polk going around the corner. Taken down by Luke Kingley out of the 40-yard line. That was a familiar refrain from last year in the NFL. He was about 3 yards shy of the first down.
Chris Polk, the starter last week in their game against the Patriots, lined up and ready to go see if Carolina can get lined up this week.
Foles has time. Firing complete touchdown yardage into Carolina territory. And a sliding catch made by Zach Ertz, the rookie out of Stanford.
Well, watch the protection right here. Nick Foles has a chance to double pump that ball, and that pocket is clean. And this is a very good pass rushing defense of Carolina. Their 2 ends had 23 sacks last year, Hardy and Johnson. They didn't get near it.
The 45, Polk off the left side. Hard running inside the 40 and down to the 38. He got 7. Mike Mitchell on the tackle for Carolina.
Well, one thing that you like about Chris Polk is the yards after first contact. He breaks a lot of tackles because he's got a good, strong lower body. They picked up 3 extra yards after the first contact.
6 plays so far, 4 runs, couple of passes. And Foles dump it off for first down yardage to Brent Selleck.
That's what Chip Kelly's looking for from Nick Foles. He fakes the outside zone, he gets out of the pocket, he's got pressure and space, but he's still able to make a play. You know, I mean, that's kind of a basketball player in him. Make one guy miss, wait for a guy to come open, and move the chains. That's a play that gets weighted, that, you know, rings well when you evaluate these quarterbacks.
Already 4 first downs on this drive. Look at this. A bot down near the 25-yard line. You can see them work on that a little bit in practice. That'd be something that you don't see a whole lot of.
No, that's a college play. That's straight out of Oregon now. I mean, here it is going to see the fake inside zone. Okay, now you come out, read option, and now that's a lateral. That's a lateral to the wide receiver. That's part, a snippet of the trickeration that's in this offense.
The trickeration.
Yeah, I don't know if it's one.
Working back to the inside. Cooper with some blocking help. Late Slack comes in on the play as he is stopped a couple of yards shy of the first down. It was Kingley on the tackle. We'll see about the flag.
Yeah, offensive pass interference on Jason Avant. Picking the corner for Riley Cooper.
Pass interference. Offense. Number 81. 10-yard penalty. Replay. Second down.
All right, so here's Avant here. He's going to come out now and really pick that corner. He can't initiate that contact like that. He can stand there and let the defender come through him, but he can't go out and grab him like he did.
So you tell me you have to set it like a basketball screen?
You've done a lot of those plays just like that, Scott, for a lot of years. Let him run into you.
Second down, Avant, a chance to return. And works his way inside the 30 down to the 26-yard line, a 10-yard pickup before getting taken down by Josh Thomas.
You know, that throw is a function of accuracy because this throw has got to be right in front of Avant here. So he bubbles a little bit, and you have to be accurate with this to get the ball in place so he's running at full speed when he gets it.
Ball's a perfect 5 for 5 on the drive so far. Making time. First down, to the 15, it's Avant again.
It's an impressive opening drive. I mean, first of all, he doesn't lose his poise when he drops the ball. And now he keeps his head up. And all great quarterbacks have receivers that will make great catches. It's a function of the way they throw the ball, the touch they throw it with. That time, Avant laying out.
10 plays, 5 first downs, and now they're in the red zone. First down at 10 from the Carolina 15. And Cole saw something he didn't like, and he turns around and calls for the timeout. Momentum early for the Eagles offensive unit. We come back, they'll try to punch it in.
Uh-oh, guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Huh? Anybody? Julie, hey, guess what day it is? Oh, come on, I know you can hear me. Mike. What day is it, Mike? Listen, guess what today is?
It's hump day.
Ronnie, how happy are folks who save hundreds of dollars switching to Geico? I'd say happier than a camel on Wednesday.
Hump day!
Get happy. Get Geico. 15 minutes could save you 50% or more.
When you experience something great, you want to share it with everyone. That's why more customers recommend Verizon, America's largest 4G LTE network. Countless reasons, one choice. That's powerful. Verizon.
Proven hydration to help replace what you swallow.
Tonight's game is presented by Sports Authority. All things sporting good. Scoreless here in the first, and Brian, you've got all kinds of offensive momentum. How much does it take away to take a time out here?
Well, this is a sick man's box. So we got 2 linebackers, 4 defense linemen. There's no look that the Eagles go against in practice that they haven't seen before. And so when you're making a checklist of how these quarterbacks are doing, you're going to turn them out in the first quarter. That's not going to please Chip Kelly. They should be prepared for every look that they get from the defense.
And that so far is really the only thing that has stopped what has been a very impressive opening drive for the offense.
And you're right, they had great momentum up into that play.
Sean McCoy back in behind Foles on first down from the Carolina 15. There's McCoy, wide running room. And taken down from behind by Greg Hardy, out about the 8-yard line. Follow the blocks of Jason Kelsey and Todd Harriman. No huddle.
That's just their inside zone double team at the point between Harriman and Lane Johnson. And the second comeback.
And Foles throwing toward the back of the end zone, picked off. He was trying to throw it away. Josh Thomas holds it in at the end line. And that drive comes away without points.
Nick would like to have that ball back from the beginning. From the fumbled snap to this poor throw in the end zone.
Carolina gets it back when we come back.
Each one of us is our own boss. And no matter where you are in life, ask your financial professional how Lincoln Financial can help you take charge of your future.
Ready for a little fun? You could scratch your way to instant winning. Play the Pennsylvania Lottery's new instant game, Gold Rush, with 15 top prizes of $300,000. It's kind of fun to make a splash. Keep on scratching.
Somewhere in a town like this, a person like you will hang out with friends like this. Scan a pack of Bud Light and enter a code for a chance to win Monster DNA headphones, Live Nation concert cash, and tickets to unbelievable music experiences. It's your chance to win one of over 500,000 music classes. Bud Light Musical First. Here we go.
And we're back here. It's not how many great plays you make as a quarterback, it's how many bad plays you commit. This is a bad play by Nick Foles. All right, takes his eyes off the ball. Okay, now where's the poise? He's just trying to throw this ball away. He sees the double coverage here. He's just trying to throw it away right there at that point. He didn't enough on it. And so on second down, that close to the goal line, there's a lot of other things you can do with that football. And he's got a much better arm than that, than allow that ball to die like that.
The only misfire that he had on that opening drive, 6 out of 7, and the one that wasn't complete was an interception. Newton back out at quarterback, and all getting to throw the football over the fingers of Steve Smith.
And Nate Allen really but Steve Smith coming across the middle. He's just going to come on a straight drag here. He's just running through the zone right now. Really, Cam Newton just missed him because he was open. Nate Allen wanted to lower the boom on him, and then with all of the emphasis on defenseless receivers, it's smart to be able to just pull up and not give him an easy first down.
Backfield, a great play by Cedric Gordon. He drops Williams back for a loss of 5 to the 15.
Now, Gordon's been active early today, coming off performance he'd like to have back from a week ago. But here he is right here. He's just going to come up the field right now, unblocked on the play. So if you get unblocked, the guard didn't pick him up. You're in the backfield. You can't miss that, even though it's D'Angelo Williams. So now you put Carolina in a real negative situation. We'll see if this pass rush can get towards close to Cam Newton.
And now you've got motion. That's going to back Carolina up 5 more.
Full start. Offense. Number 88. 5-yard penalty. Still, 3rd down.
Ron Rivera doesn't like what he sees from his offense. A couple of negative plays backed up. Right here, Cedric Gordon, in the second season, a free agent out of Arkansas State a year ago. Got great size, and they're expecting him to compete for a starting defensive end spot.
3rd down, and a bunch to go. Newton still has time trying to find someone, and here... Great coverage downfield. Brandon Boykin had a shot at the interception.
Well, he's got 8 men driving in the zone here on 3rd and 20. So they take Steve Smith away. 3 receiver side right now. Nothing deep for Cam Newton. So it's well executed. And really, Brandon Boykin has to come up with that ball. I mean, they work on that ball drill every single day in practice. He's got to come up with that turnover.
Northman to kick it away to Tavares Johnson. And Johnson will operate on the near side. Cut back running into territory. And down inside the 40.
That's pretty good.
Doug Hogue make the tackle on special teams with great field position to start the second drive for the Eagles after a 19-yard punt return.
Now, for the 11th year in a row, one Philadelphia hospital has been ranked by U.S. News and World Report as one of the nation's best for orthopedic experts, Thomas Jefferson University Hospitals. The streak continues. The new U.S. News and World Report rankings are in, and of the top 10 hospitals ranked best in orthopedics in the nation, only one is in Philadelphia. This one, Thomas Jefferson University Hospitals.
When you experience something great, you want to share it with everyone. That's why more customers recommend Verizon, America's largest 4G LTE network. Countless reasons, one choice. That's powerful. Verizon.
This is all year. It is all year. I can't wait. I can't wait. Unbelievable. 24/7.
That's Xfinity.
Get NFL Network for all 65 preseason games, every Thursday night football matchup, and 24/7 coverage. Plus, get over 80 additional channels when you upgrade to Digital Preferred TV. Call 1-800-XFINITY today.
Buying or selling tickets? Visit NFL.com/ticket exchange. The only official resale marketplace of the NFL, where 100% of the tickets are verified by Ticketmaster. Pretty good seats.
Yeah. Good vantage point. spent a lot of time breaking down Lane Johnson in his first game this past week. Played 21 snaps. Really active. Had a busy week, which we'll get to.
The 39-yard line, and Foles blown up on the play. Is the ball live? No, the officials are saying incomplete pass. Starr with 2, they got in on him. And Nick Foles never had time to set his feet to make a throw.
Well, it was going to be a screen pass, and the offensive line, it's a timing route, where the offensive line releases the defensive line to get out, and they just release the lineman too quickly. So that will happen in the screen game sometimes.
On second down, Foles showed that throwback look again, but he had an open lane to run to and gets it down to the 33-yard line for a pickup of 6 before Greg Hardy brought it down.
He's just going to fake the inside draw here and come out. So it's just an inside read, and if the end doesn't respect Nick Foles, we saw this last week. He pulled it down. And now the Eagles on third down go with 3 tight ends. You see double stacks out here.
3 tight ends, but none of them is actually up against the line. They're all outside the numbers. And that creates the running lane for McCoy for a first down. How about that? We're talking about spreading the field. That's how it's done.
Well, the double stacks. And so there's only 5 guys in here. So it's 5 on 5 up front. You get 5 on 5, they're going to hand it to LaShawn McCoy on third down every time. He just made the leading tackler in the NFL for having nothing but air in Luke Kuechly.
No personnel change, so still with the big package on the field, and McCoy in the backfield on first down. And Shane McCoy, look at that.
Oh my God! Woo! Woo!
They stick arm inside the 10, and the crowd loves it. Here at Lincoln Financial Field, that is just a glimpse of what you might see out of Shane McCoy in a wide-open offense.
Well, you're going to see 3 great stops this month. That's 1. All right? Here's 2.
He broke his neck.
And now if they put that all the way across, I'd say Shane McCoy is in form, like mid-season form. Even kind of a weak stiff arm at the very end.
21 yards on the pickup, and now Chris Polk in the backfield on first and goal. Foles has all kinds of room. With a block to the outside.
Ron, you look. It's it.
Riley Cooper held the block, and Nick Foles scampers in for the game's first score.
Nick Foles would never win any track meets, but he's a long strider. He covers a lot of ground, and for whatever reason, he scrambles. He gets an lot of open field. I mean, nice shot on the outside here by Barty staying with his end. And now, I mean, that's Luke Kuechly chasing him. I mean, he did lead the league in tackles a year ago and has as much speed as any middle linebacker in the league. Nick Foles beat him to the corner. Long strides, covers a lot of ground.
Now Henry. The extra point is good. 5 plays at 39 yards. Riley Cooper, his quarterback needed a little bit of help.
Oh, yeah.
That's your escort into the end zone. 7-0 Eagles.
Caramel mocha, caramel almond, caramel turtle. That would have been awkward.
With Dunkin' Caramel Iced Coffee flavors, there are more ways than ever to love caramel. Try the new Caramel Coconut today. America runs on Dunkin'.
The Eagles are back with a new coach and a new energy. And the first 6 of 7 games are on 6 ABC. That's right, all the preseason games. Opening week versus the Redskins, and week 3 versus Andy Reid and the Kansas City Chiefs. And after the game, huddle up with Deuces Rogers and the Action News Sports team for the first one-on-one post-game interview with head coach Chip Kelly. The first 6 of 7 Eagles games are on 6 ABC, the official TV station of the Philadelphia Eagles.
Getting a new Kia has never been easier than right now. Introducing our biggest event ever, the Kia Sign It and Drive It sales event. With 0 down and 0 due at signing, it won't take much to drive home a new top safety rated Optima or a powerful Sorento, and both come back by one of these. So hurry to the Kia Sign It and Drive It sales event today, because nothing this easy lasts forever. Lease a new Optima or Sorento today for 0 down, 0 due at signing qualified customers.
Pretzels. No thanks. Pretzel roll from Dunkin'.
Try the new pretzel roll sandwiches from Dunkin'. Get any bakery sandwich on a soft, warm pretzel roll today. America runs on Dunkin'.
5-play touchdown drive. Eagles with 68 rushing yards so far and a rushing touchdown for their quarterback.
Yeah, and I just think LaShawn McCoy, he was hungry to get back out here on the field. It's been a while, but his quickness is matched by nobody else in this league. His ability to stop and start and Nick Foles, that was incredibly important. To put that bad drive and the bad throw, have his mind come back on a short field, 39-yard field, and get him in the end zone. That's part of playing quarterback, is putting the bad plays out of your head, not letting it happen.
Henry kicks it away. It's another boomer and right back out of the end zone.
He'll take that every time from Alex Henry.
So far, Carolina's offense has been held to 40 yards in their first couple of possessions, and that was with a little bit of a spike early on. Defense appears to be getting a little bit more, I guess you'd say, their feet underneath them.
Well, they need confidence. They are transitioning from a 4-3 to a 3-4. It usually takes 2 years. It's a totally different terminology. New players learning to play with one another. It's only their second game, so it's a big improvement from a week ago.
There's Williams trying to cut back. And he is taken down after a pickup of about 4. Put together to make the tackle for the Eagles.
They are trying to defend Cam Newton, and nobody in the history of the game threw for more yards in the first 2 years than Cam Newton. He's been sensational, especially his rookie of the year. As the rookie of the year. But he came back last year. He finished strong. They won 5 of their last 7 games, and they've got a few more weapons this year.
He was on display here last year in Week 12 at Lincoln Financial Field. He had 341 net yards, 4 touchdowns he was responsible for in that game. And Ted Jr. got himself the first down out across the 40.
And that was just a zone that time. And really nobody clamped on Ted Ginn, pick up from the San Francisco 49ers. D'Amico Ryans and Michael Kendricks, the inside linebackers, they'll play about the first quarter tonight. They spent a lot of time playing next to each other last year in a 4-3. Now playing next to each other in a 3-4. They'll be on the field for every down. The nickel, the dime, the tuck, the base packages.
That's Williams coming back. Something he does very well. And it's going to be yardage out across the 48-yard line. A couple of yards shy of the first down. Kendricks lost the helmet on the play.
Well, he's got the type of quickness that LaShawn McCoy has. He's got a 1,500-yard season on his resume. Hard to find him sometimes. He's only 5'9" back there. And I thought there was a missed tackle right in the middle of that field right on that play, allowed him to pick up a couple extra yards.
And Williams has the first down, running right behind that right side of his offensive line. So Balaga makes the tackle, but they'll move the sticks. And Carolina down the Eagles 45.
Now, Isaac Sopaga is in his 10th year. He comes from the San Francisco 49ers, and he's really just a nose tackle. He doesn't come in and thrust the passer. He only had 1 sack in the last couple of years, but his job is to stop the run and plug the middle. He's a good 2-gapper, which means he's got the gap to his left and the gap to his right, and he's strong enough and wide enough to do that.
That NFL season, not bad for a Samoan rugby player. Brother Smith, the outside, good stiff arm on the outside to pick up extra yards, and it looks like the first down.
That's the second completion against Terry Williams, who really hasn't played, since Super Bowl Sunday. He's given him a big cushion here down at the bottom. I'd like to see Terry Williams. It's an interesting story, Scott. There's a guy that started off at Fordham, transferred to Washburn College in Topeka, Kansas. Yeah, he was one of the Ickabods. Then he was a 7th-round pick at Tennessee, cut 3 times before he got to the Ravens, where he started the last 38 games.
Williams stopped at the line of scrimmage. Patrick Chung is there. He forgot the in-between, by the way, between Fordham and Washburn, what he was doing.
Yeah.
He was an on-call technician for DirecTV.
Yeah, well, when you're out of the league and you're doing those kind of things, you stay hungry, because you know that you can be on the street at any time.
1 quarter down, 3 quarters to go. Eagles defense trying to continue to hold Shady McCoy and company. Feeling the offensive rhythm early tonight, and the Eagles with a 7-0 lead.
The great flavor of a margarita is here, without any of the work. Bud Light Lime Limerita is ready when you are, with a refreshing twist of Bud Light Lime. Just pop, pour over ice, and enjoy. And now introducing new Strawberry.
At Sports Authority, we have all the name brands you love, like Nike, Under Armour, Adidas, and the North Face. We carry fitness equipment, camping, bikes, baseball, and more. We offer a rewards program, The League, which earns you 5% back. And we'll match prices with our ad price match promise. So why do we do it? Because we love sports just as much as you do. All the best brands, all the best value. Sports Authority, all things sporting good.
A concussion is one of the most common head injuries in sports that are caused by a blow to the head. Typical symptoms of concussions include headache, dizziness, vision disturbance, loss of balance, confusion, and memory loss. An athlete cannot return to play until all symptoms of a concussion resolve and they are cleared by an experienced physician. If you have sustained a concussion or any other sports-related injury, make an appointment at Thomas Jefferson University Hospital, leading providers of orthopedic care in the region.
Somewhere, at a party like this, a person like you will scan a pack of Bud Light and enter a code for a chance to win Monster DNA headphones and tickets to an unbelievable music experience. Bud Light Music First. Here we go.
Coming this fall, don't forget to pick up your Eagles and Coke Zero specially marked packages. Get ready to start the second quarter. So far, so good for Nick Foles with one mistake, but he made up for that with a touchdown run. Now the Eagles' second drive. Now Carolina on the move. On second down as we begin the second quarter, and Cam Newton, he's got some running ability of his own. Touchdown on the outside by Michael Kendricks inside the 30.
I need guys to bring down to the open field. A lot of play-action passes from Carolina tonight. Here's Kendricks on the outside. Right now he's got the flat, he's got the back, and he sees Cam Newton now break the pocket. You don't want to miss that tackle in the open field against a guy like Cam Newton, who has run for 22 touchdowns in his first 2 years in the league.
A lot of people do miss that open field tackle against Cam Newton.
Well, Kendricks should never miss an open field tackle. As quick and fast as he is, he should be able to run through a guy even like Newton.
They're down at 4, and Carolina over on third down so far. Down the middle, and then stay over. But the pass is broken up. Trying to get it out to Ted Ginn Jr., and it bounces off his hands. That's going to bring on the field goal unit for the Panthers.
I thought it was good coverage. Kerry Williams was right there. The ball came out hot because the pocket was collapsing on Cam Newton, so it was a good job by the defensive line. The coverage was there.
Graham Gano, 9 of 11 last season. So he was a free agent by Carolina last November. That's known for the 3 seasons he was with the Washington Redskins. A 47-yard attempt. A lot of leg, and that one is good. So Carolina on the board, the opening moments of the second quarter. Chip Kelly's offense gets a chance to run up once again, perhaps this time behind Michael Vick.
Back in the day, I busted up some plays, but you'll never find me in busted coverage because I have auto insurance from AAA. AAA gives this safety blanket coverage and saves me my favorite color, green. AAA, use it for all.
We'd love to hear what you think about the X1 platform. Give me something to search.
Mindy Kaling.
Sure, let's do that.
Awesome. It's everything me all in one place.
Check this out, this is great. What should I watch?
The Mindy Project.
Okay, I wasn't even after you. The X1 recommends things based on stuff I've watched.
The Mindy Project.
Okay, you can search by genre if you...
Mindy Kaling cute. Okay, I'm just gonna take this. Mindy Kaling. Sexy.
Recommendation, search, and voice control, all part of the X1 platform, your entertainment operating system, only from Xfinity.
Here it all, me and you, on the road. And we know where to go.
You're the boss of your life, in charge of making memories and keeping promises. Ask your financial professional how Lincoln Financial can help you take charge of your future.
These days you can find me on the road. moving, shopping, and traveling. Do it all with AAA. For roadside assistance, discounts, and travel planning, AAA has you covered. AAA. Use it for all it's worth.
Tonight's game is presented by Sports Authority. All things sporting good. 7-3 ball game, and number 7 has the chin strap on. Michael Vick ready to come out. Here's your burning questions once again for this season, Baldy.
Well, we're going to review them every week. The quarterback competition is on. Mike Vick gets his shot tonight. Will the Eagles be tougher on defense? They looked tougher than that. I think they've tackled better so far. Work on the running game. It wasn't very good. They missed a lot of blocks in the first game. It looks a little better with Shady in there tonight. They're going to find an outside linebacker opposite of Connor Barwin right now.
His long kick. That's not returnable. So here comes Michael Vick. See the numbers from last season in limited time: 12 touchdowns and 10 interceptions. 4-time Pro Bowler, and I tell you what, he looked marvelous last week.
He only played 10 snaps, but he delivered the ball on timing. He knew exactly what he was doing. And how about what he told us this week, Scott? He said he wakes up in the middle of the night, can't wait to come to practice right now, simply because he loves this offense. He knows it's tailor-made to his skill set.
On the 20-yard line. Has a little bit of time, trusting the protection again, and there's McCoy out of the backfield. That's the other part he's going to be able to bring in this offense and pick up a 9.
Mike Vick with plenty of protection there to set his feet, stay calm in the pocket, but watch Lane Johnson on the outside picking up a corner, and he just stays with them. He just runs them right into the line. That's the athletic ability to be able to slide inside and just keep pushing them into the pile.
On second down, right back to McCoy. That first down yardage out near the 33.
Just the one thing about Lane Johnson, watching him, the kick set is that right foot stepping out to the defensive end or to the pass rusher. He's got a great kick set. He doesn't overextend the pass rusher, which is a fault of a lot of young players. And then his speed on the backside in space, he can run with some of the elite players in this league.
4 wide receivers to choose from on first down. They spread the field and right back to the ground they go. And McCoy out across the 35 for a pickup of about 3. Thomas Davis to tackle for Carolina.
Scott, you look like one of those guys that loves to play fantasy football. The drafts are coming up. Keep your eye on LaShawn McCoy. If you got a chance to get him, he's going to be a big scorer for this year. We're seeing him in all phases of the game right now.
He's there again with a carry again, and this time taken down from behind. Greg Carty came right down the line of scrimmage and dropped him, no gain. So third down coming up.
This third down throw for Mike Vick and this play for Mike Vick, if you can complete this, it allows you to extend the drive and stay on the field. Last thing I think Mike Vick wants is to be off the field. There seems to be some confusion on where to line up right now, and Mike Vick's got to know what everybody's doing to get everybody lined up.
Plenty of time on the play clock, still 15 to go before the snap. And now you've got contact, and the defense just helped them out. They're going to get called for being offside.
Encroachment. Defense, number 96. Still third down.
Star Latulele, the top draft pick, number 14 overall out of Utah.
Well, they're pulling him out to let him know that those kind of things hurt your defense. And so now Mike Vick, one thing about Mike here in this offense, you always have to account for him as a runner. Right now, Carolina's got both linebackers up for him.
They give it to Polk, and he's got a first down. Late flag coming in from behind, though, and that may erase the game.
Going to be holding against the Eagles.
Holding. Offense. Number 79. 10-yard penalty. Still third down.
Don Harriman's called for the hold, and that negates a big run by Polk.
Well, he's the right guard. He's got Thomas Davis, 58, over him, along with Luke Kuechly. There he is on the play.
So the big game erased a third down and 12 now. We're trying to keep the drive going for Vick. Polk in the backfield with it. Vick has time. Firing complete for the first down. just throwing a dart to Jason Avant out across the 45-yard line, and that moves the sticks.
Now, that is a huge throw. I mean, it's a stick throw, and what you see from Mike Vick, his feet are calm in the pocket. He's not looking to run. He's looking to wait for the receivers to open up, and his arm is as good as it's ever been. So, Avant, whose catches always seem to go up every single year he's been in this league. Watch Mike here. This is the calmness that he speaks of right now. Up on his toes. He's trusting his protection up front, and the ball's thrown low exactly where it needs to be thrown.
Three tight ends sets up the run for Polk, and Polk forward motion out across the 48-yard line for a pickup of a couple.
Now for Mike Vick, I mean, he's been a guy that's been such a great runner in this league. He's run for over 1,000 yards. He's been Pro Bowls and won playoff games, but he has to be more calm in the pocket. He's doing that now because I think he really understands what he's supposed to do.
All day to throw and right there on time across the middle for another first down. That one was Igbenagu. Couldn't tell right away with the helmet. Fox buckered straight up in the air, but he makes the catch for the Eagle first down.
Look at that throw. I mean, just in stride, a dart, tight spiral. It just seems like a very confident player, talking about Mike Vick right now and what he's being after. And he thinks a lot of it is the competition that's getting the best out of him right now.
Another opportunity with a lot of open running lanes, but the ball popped free on Polk, and it'll be recovered by Carolina. Charles Johnson with the recovery inside the 20. And a good-looking drive gets sidetracked by the Eagles' second turnover of the night.
He's got it wrapped up. It looked like he had it pretty high and tight, but not tight enough if it gets popped out.
Caramel mocha, caramel almond, caramel turtle. That would have been awkward.
With Dunkin's Caramel Iced Coffee flavors, there are more ways than ever to love caramel. Try the new Caramel Coconut today. America runs on Dunkin'.
Ready for a little fun? You could scratch your way to instant winning. Play the Pennsylvania Lottery's new instant game, Gold Rush, with 15 top prizes of $300,000. It's time to fun to make a splash. Keep on scratching.
Grandma, your biscuits are the best.
Oh, these are from Dunkin'.
Granny!
I have a like you, though. That's from me.
Dunkin's new chicken biscuit sandwich is a tender chicken filet on a southern style biscuit. Grab one for $2.99 today. America runs on Dunkin'.
Fans, check out the Bud Light Eagles Nest in Lincoln Financial Field. Go to PhiladelphiaEagles.com for more info on how you can score tickets to an Eagles home game. Bud Light, it's the sure sign of a good time. Here we go.
Let's take a look here at Chris Polk, because this ball gets knocked out way too easy. That's just a hand by Thomas Davis that just poked that loose, and there's nothing that will put you on the bench quicker in this league as a running back than getting the ball knocked out. He is thinking about that the entire time right now, sitting on that bench.
Two big turnovers here in the first half, taking away the possibility for more points, and Murphy firing down right to the arms of Greg Olsen, his tight end, up the 39-yard line for a pickup of 20.
And Bradley Fletcher was all over him. He was right on top of him. You see good coverage, but I mean, Fletcher's there. He tries to rip it out, but a perfect throw by Newton Holt. Right now, the starting secondary that the Eagles picked up in free agency, from Fletcher to Chung, all the way to Williams, is in that secondary record.
Double motion on first down. And Williams kicks it to the outside. Cole takes it down at the 44-yard line. That's another pickup of 5 yards.
Pretty good job by Terry Williams, though, coming up and forcing that play inside. I mean, here he is on the outside. He's going to be coming up here. So he bounces it outside, and D'Angelo Williams has that ability, and that's what you want from your corner. Be able to turn that inside, allow Trent Cole to come and clean it up. Terry Williams from a culture in Baltimore where all 11 defenders were expected to be able to tackle and tackle well.
No doubt about that. Williams hit the backfield, straight on through. The gap was Michael Kendricks. Nate Allen got back there as well.
Well, here's Kendricks inside. He's just going to shoot the gap right now. He reads it quickly. Comes right between the center and the guard. That's a good play. I mean, that's a double check. Plus if you're grading linebackers when you get a tackle for loss.
And once again, third down, which has been a problem for Carolina over through the game. Defense trying to get off the field once again. First down yardage. There's a combo you see an awful lot of as Steve Smith makes the catch in Eagles territory at the 42. Once again, the blitz was coming. This time it got picked up.
Well, both inside linebackers come. Kendricks and Ryan's come, and they don't get near Cam Newton. So even that wounded duck that Cam Newton kind of threw there, I mean, Kerry Williams works in this every day in practice. Look, one-on-one, you got them all over the field. You just hope that the pressure applied by a six-man rush can affect the throw a little bit better than that.
You got a five-time Pro Bowler coming at you, too. Smith has a pretty decent idea of how to get open on third down.
He's been doing it for 13 years.
The 42, blitz coming. Newton got rid of it. And a little bit of a short arm by Smith as he felt the pressure coming across the middle.
Yeah. And the pressure, though, got to Cam Newton a little bit that time. That's why the ball's a little bit coming out. But Patrick Chung was sitting there in that safety hole waiting for it to come across. It's a good hit. Again, nice job by Kendrick pulling up so that there's no issue. Hit the quarterback late. Head was up, blade with the shoulder. But you see, that was the kind of hits that you want if you're going to blitz your middle linebacker. And you're going to expect a lot more blitzing from Michael Kendricks this year because he's good at it.
A lot of movement. Maybe some contact. We'll see. Jordan Gross came up out of his stance. And Greg Olsen has played the part of the lawyer.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense, number 58. 5-yard penalty. Still, second down.
Well, this is a little subjective, this rule. I mean, because Trent Cole jumped into the neutral zone, but he got back. But they think that he threw Jordan Gross off by jumping into the neutral zone.
And Jordan Gross has the option in that situation. He come up out of his stance and say, look what he made me do.
Yeah. So, I mean, we didn't see the little late on the infraction that time. But Trent Cole is allowed to jump into the neutral zone as long as he gets back.
Big package in for Carolina, second down and I formation. Williams power running. Not a whole lot there. Maybe a bit of half a yard before Fletcher Cox makes the tackle.
Well, you got a couple young players in there as well. So Baga comes out. He's in there to stop the run. Put another pass rusher in there. That's their inside pass rush. Cox and Thorpe, the two inside defensive tackles that they like to see rushing the quarterback on third down. Connor Barwood on the outside from one side, Trent Cole on the other side.
Third down, Cobras 5. Throwing behind the receiver, the catch is made and it's a first down. Steve Smith making a tough catch again on a third down to move the sticks.
I tell you, I mean, Fletcher was up on him. His throw was behind him, but it's a great catch by Steve Smith. We've seen receivers in these first two games for the Patriots in Carolina beat really good coverage with good throws and better catches.
Take a look at Smith. 91 straight games with a reception. 7 1,000-yard season.
You don't want to talk to Steve Smith if he doesn't win, if he doesn't catch the ball off the game.
Sometimes you don't want to talk to him if he does. Williams hit hard, but now over progress down inside the 21-yard line. Healthy D'Angelo Williams is something that Carolina needs to get that running game going. And time running down here in the second quarter, Carolina trying to find a little bit of an offensive rhythm again.
Yeah, just a patient runner that time, just really running that stretch play where you're just stringing the defensive line out and just looking for a little bit of daylight. And he's just small enough to be able to fit through the smallest of cracks for a good gain on first down.
Package is in to run the ball again. We'll see if they do on second down. They do. And Williams has a first down. Down the 15-yard line, a 6-yard pickup.
And the Eagles are going to wholesale substitute here. A brand new defensive line and 2 new outside linebackers. So I think Billy Davis said, you know what, those guys are getting tired up front. Let's roll them through. And really in this league right now, you've got to be 2 deep across the board on defense. Cliff Gathers in there, Damian Square, Benny Logan. Logan, the 3rd-round pick from LSU, played well last week.
5-minute drive. This is the 10th play now. First down from the 15. Williams, bigger workhorse. And he is taken down from behind. It was Gathers coming down the line to make the tackle after a pickup of about 3.
Well, Gathers comes from a football family. You know, his brother plays for Cincinnati. His uncle, Jumpy Gathers, played for the Washington Redskins in Denver, one of the best pass rushers that ever played in this league. 6'8", 340 pounds. There's a part of him that you can't coach because of his size. He needs to play a little quicker and get off blocks a little bit better. But his potential, even though he's been with, this is his 16, it's still enormous.
Clock under 4 minutes to go here in the first half. And now it's Torrance Cole to carry inside the 10. Got himself a couple of them to set up a 3rd down and 4. A lot of activity down at the bottom of that pile.
It's all right. I want to see you guys get up off the ground like that. Randy Graham last week, kind of guilty of playing outside the scheme a little bit. We're trying to stop this 3rd down and stop the touchdown. You want to force a field goal for the situation. Watch the Carolina run a lot of clocking up at this part of the field.
Steve Smith is single coverage to the near side. That's where he's looking. And over the head of Smith, it was lined up 1-on-1 with Bradley Fletcher down the corner. And Fletcher gets the better of that exchange as Carolina will have to settle for a field goal attempt.
Good challenge by Fletcher. Head's in the right place, looking inside out. Got Steve Smith on his hip. That's well played. They get a lot of reps on that particular play in practice throughout this preseason.
Morgan Lineberry, the rookie out of Abilene Christian, comes on now to attempt the field goal of 27 yards. And that one is good, just inside the right upright. So Carolina has to settle for a field goal. Defense does its job in keeping the opposition out of the end zone with 3 minutes to go in the first half.
Now, for the 11th year in a row, one Philadelphia hospital has been ranked by U.S. News and World Report as one of the nation's best for orthopedic excellence. Thomas Jefferson University Hospitals. The streak continues.
Could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Yep, everybody knows that.
Well, did you know that some owls aren't that wise?
Don't forget I'm having brunch with Megan tomorrow.
Who?
Megan, my coworker.
Who?
Seriously, you've met her like 3 times.
Who? Geico. 15 minutes could save you. Well, you know.
The new U.S. News and World Report rankings are in. And of the top 10 hospitals ranked best in orthopedics in the nation, only one is in Philadelphia. This one, Thomas Jefferson University Hospital.
Our sideline coverage tonight is brought to you by Gatorade. Win from within.
Well, with 3 minutes to go here, Scott, in the first half, I mean, one thing about Chip Kelly from Oregon, nobody scored faster than the Oregon Ducks. Now, I don't expect in the NFL that you can do that you can score 23 times in less than a minute with big plays, but that's the mentality. The big plays are always there, and if the defense doesn't cover certain things, you're going to get them. So with Mike Vick coming out here, I mean, they're always in hurry up. It's not a question of when do you get to it. They're always in that mode.
First scoring drive was a minute 57, albeit just 39 yards for the touchdown. And now Demaris Johnson going to have the chance to return this Morgan Library kick. And a good return out across the 25 to the 26-yard line. 29-yard return, and the offense gets an opportunity to go hurry up again late in the first half.
You're invited. Test drive the Lincoln MKZ, highest ranked vehicle appeal among compact premium cars. The Lincoln Summer Invitation, on now. It's the final days of the Lincoln Summer Invitation. Get our best offers of the year on the all-new 2013 Lincoln MKZ.
I'm a student at DeVry University, and these are my roommates. This is one of my favorite professors, and so is this. This is my academic advisor, and also my cheerleader. And when I finish my degree in business, a new job, and a great company, that's the graduation present I want.
In 2012, 90% of DeVry University grads actively seeking employment had careers in their field in 6 months. Find your career success in Philadelphia. Learn now at DeVry.edu.
Hi, I'm Jan. Welcome to Toyota's once-a-year clearance event.
Can I still get a great deal?
Yes, there's lots to choose from, but you better hurry. They're going fast. What is that?
Ted, he's going to help pick the color.
No, we have that. Can you take it? We have that too.
Lease a new 2013 Highlander for $249 a month, or get 0% APR financing or $750 cash back on a new 2013 Highlander.
Did you find him?
Still looking.
Toyota, let's go places.
You're invited. Test drive the Lincoln MKZ, highest ranked vehicle appeal among compact premium cars. The Lincoln Summer Invitation, on now. It's the final days of the Lincoln Summer Invitation. Get our best offers of the year on the all-new 2013 Lincoln MKZ.
We welcome you back to Lincoln Financial Field. The Eagles lead at 7-6, and you're going to see a lot of hurry-up offense here in these last couple of minutes. You've seen a lot already. It's interesting, on the sidelines, who's having trouble keeping up with Chip Kelly's offense? Well, apparently everyone, including the chain gang. I mean, these guys are on the run, having trouble staying up with the flow of this game, spotting the line of scrimmage.
Now you can understand if you're not used to seeing it. We're going to be off to the races again because Vick trying to Deshaun Jackson for his first catch of the night out the 38-yard line. Move those sticks, guys.
Well, there they go.
No, you got to go faster than that.
Yeah. I think you have yourself in place.
Barely in the nick of time because they're snapping again on first down. And then throw it again. Once again, wide open is Jackson. His man Josh Thomas fell down on the cut. And they are now in Carolina territory.
Well, that's just Deshaun running the corner off, comes to a complete stop, and that's what you get with Deshaun on the outside. With respect to that speed, your feet come right out from underneath you like that, and Mike Vick was throwing another dart in that direction.
Moving quickly again, play action. Vick buys a little extra time. Looking down the field, there it is, and Cooper's got it for a first down.
Well, the initial reaction by Mike Vick was unbelievable, but here it is. Deshaun Jackson, there was the initial read on the outside. And then Riley Cooper, this is just a comeback drill. The deepest comes back, the shallowest goes deep, and that's all that is.
3 plays, 3 first downs for the Eagles, and we have reached the 2-minute warning here in Philadelphia.
At Sports Authority, we have all the name brands you love, like Nike, lead, which earns you 5% back. And we'll match prices with our ad price match promise. So why do we do it? Because we love sports just as much as you do. All the best brands, all the best value. Sports Authority, all things sporting good.
I'll take Richardson.
We make it easy for your favorite players to carry you to victory.
You're my favorite player.
I know. We make the only game with instant video highlights.
I'm getting away.
Only winners get wins.
Touchdown, Matt Ryan.
Yeah, but straight to Julio.
And we make it easy to sign up right now.
It is easy. Very easy.
Sign up for free at NFL.com/fantasy. Together, we make football.
This is our year. It is our year. I can't wait. I can't wait. Unbelievable. 24/7.
Xfinity. Get NFL Network for all 65 preseason games, every Thursday night football matchup, and 24/7 coverage. Plus, get over 80 additional channels when you upgrade to Digital Preferred TV. Call 1-800-XFINITY today.
Hey everybody, 7-6 Eagles driving here. Reminder about the NFL security policy. If you bring a bag into Lincoln Financial Field this season, it must be a clear bag. It fits a lot. There's plenty of room, but it has to be clear. And also for the ladies, everyone, you are bringing your clutch purses. There are regulation sizes here. This is the good one. It's 6 inches long, 4.5 inches wide. This is the bad one. It's longer than 6 inches. You cannot exceed those regulations, ladies. It's an NFL policy, so please abide by the new NFL rules. Guys, back to you.
Any policies of what color the hair is?
Clearly not, at least in the preseason.
But you know what? It's all about having a good time out there. So, the Eagles, offensively, the only group that stopped them is themselves so far. I mean, Carolina hasn't stopped them. They just ended one drive with an interception and one with a fumble.
Now, Michael Vick, 3 out of 3 for 50 yards on this drive, and a first down from the 24. Buying time again. It's Shady McCoy. Now the 21-yard line, a pickup with 3. Captain Munner led the tackle.
Looking for Deshaun Jackson up at the top. You got a safety over the top, so it kind of nullified him on that play.
Couple different ways to look. And now taking a duck and run. First down inside the 10. Jason Williams, the former Eagle, making the tackle, but it's first down and goal to go.
Well, this is a smart play by Mike because the protection did begin to collapse. And so he got outside. He's got LaShawn McCoy to his left. He sees an opening. And look, for a guy that ran for over 1,000 yards in one season, those kind of runs are nothing to him.
Going to try and run again. He's blocked on the outside. He's close and stopped short at the 1-yard line. Harry Eliason made the tackle.
Chip Kelly ran all the way out to the 15-yard line to try to get the timeout.
Timeout. Philadelphia.
I think Sean a little shaken up.
Pressing down with a toe of his right foot.
Yeah, he's had an incredible training camp. Been out there every day, hasn't missed a day. The new rap song that just got released this week.
Coming up at halftime, we'll see a different side of linebacker Michael Kendricks in Sights and Sounds. Going to recap the stats and highlights of the first half. Dave Spinero will get Chip Kelly's first half thoughts as well.
Take a look at the end of the last play as Mike Vick is getting a block from Deshaun Jackson on the outside. Nothing that you could tell from that replay would suggest an injury.
It was so interesting, if you missed it earlier, when we got an opportunity earlier this week to talk to Michael Vick, as you see Jackson trying to walk it off. Honestly, Michael Vick sounded like a little kid at Christmas time. He was talking about the fact that so much of the stuff, what you learn one day and then what you learn the next, it's all good, it's all fun, it's one thing building on another. So he says, I can't sleep at night because I'm wondering what I'm going to get the next day going in and find out more from Chip Kelly.
Well, that's Chip, because what he's done is he's taken complicated offensive terminology and concepts and he's simplified it to the simplest formula, and everybody can understand it quickly.
Second down and goal. Shady McCall with a touchdown. Can't get more efficient in that drive.
That was all Mike Vick, all the way. I mean, it was 3 easy completions. It was a couple of scrambles. It was getting out of harm's way. And in the evaluation process of this competition, you have to be impressed by what Mike Vick has done not only last week, but here tonight. I'd be more worried about Deshaun Jackson limping off the field, but
extra point is good. Michael Vick leads a 74-yard drive, takes 2:07, and makes his head coach a very happy man. That is some 2-minute offense right there.
Well, it's the offense, Scott. It's not, like most teams, that is the 2-minute offense. But in this team, it's the offense. It's always built to go fast. It's built to be done at the line of scrimmage. You see Riley Cooper in reverse motion here, and they get that guy to run with them, so there's nobody on the corner. And James Casey gets a good block on the outside. And Shady McCoy scored 20 touchdowns 2 years ago. I think he's going to have a big year with a lot of runs just like that. There's just a calmness about Mike Vick in this offense right now that I haven't seen. I've seen him in Dan Reeves' offense. I saw him with Greg Knapp in Atlanta. I saw him with Marty Morningweg and Howard Mudd, but I think this is the best offense for Mike Vick. They've always asked, like, what's the best offense for Mike? This is it right here.
Tell you what, you're a head coach. You're pretty satisfied with what you just saw, because that is a glimpse of what this offense can do.
Mike said to us he would have loved to have come out of Virginia Tech 12 years ago and had Chip Kelly as his coach from day one.
Smith to the field. 3 yards deep in the end zone. Good special teams coverage by Russell Shepard, the wide receiver, limiting it to just a 13-yard return.
Now, Chip Kelly gets into every special teams meeting, and nobody runs more special teams in practice than the Eagles, and they run right through the wedge here. Russell Shepard trying to make this team as a wide receiver. That's bigger than any catch he could make. Making that coverage tackle inside the 15-yard line.
We'll see what Carolina decides to do here with 48 seconds left in the half. Cam Newton has played the entire of this first half. And the pass is knocked down at the line of scrimmage.
Benny Logan.
Yep.
Benny Logan, who played the nose tackle last week, the defensive tackle, the defensive end. And really was all over the field, raised eyebrows everywhere. Here he's right on top of the center. You know what, if you can't get to the quarterback, get your hands up. He gets the left hand up, and that's that ball down. You should get excited about that, Benny.
Second down from the 11. And a turn and a give to Torrance Poole to the 15-yard line. After the tackle by Logan, another timeout now.
I like the timeout called by Chip Kelly, because he's thinking about points. Because Chip Kelly's always thinking about points. He is. I mean, I've seen this at Oregon. I mean, special teams, they've been talking to him right there. That play puts Carolina in a bad position, and now you set up a third down here. Chip is thinking right now, you know what, we get this ball in good field position, we can score again. And that's how you have to think. In the NFL, you have to think all the time. I'm going back to the AFC Championship game, Peyton Manning with 35 seconds to go, elected to take a knee and not be aggressive with the ball.
I'm not sure they're over that in Denver yet.
No.
Well, what happened also is because Jackson was injured, that timeout that Chip Kelly called was not a timeout, leaving them with the extra here. Chase Blackburn actually was the one injured on the play for Carolina. So now on third down, flag on the play. We're throwing it away. We wait on the flag now with 31 seconds left in the half.
We're holding it against Carolina, which will be declined. And with the incomplete, the Eagles are going to get a chance with this ball.
Holding offense, number 65. That penalty is declined. Result will play, fourth down.
So a chance now As the defense once again gets off the field on a third down.
And it was really set up by the special teams tackle by Russell Shepard, putting Carolina back deep inside their 15-yard line, and now Damaris Johnson had the chance to give the Eagles real good field position.
Return guy salivates in a situation like this.
Yeah.
Orphan's punt. It's a pretty good one, and he'll call for the fair catch. Just out of harm's way at the 38-yard line. 48 yards on the kick and no return. 24 seconds to work with and a timeout for Mike Vick and the Eagles.
Yeah, and they got a timeout in their pocket. And obviously that was a problem over a long time in the previous regime. I think Chip Kelly's upset that he doesn't have 2 timeouts in his pocket right now. But you have 24 seconds and a timeout. There's plenty of time for Chip Kelly, who only had 23 touchdowns and led all of major college a year ago with touchdowns scored under a minute.
Under a minute. Yeah, that's where we are right now.
I think this is when Chip Kelly coaches at his very best. Now free play.
Try to execute the flag on the play. Vick throwing downfield, and it's incomplete. He turned around to Sean Jackson. And it falls incomplete with 18 seconds to go. We wait on the flag.
Offside. Defense, number 90. 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
That was that scramble drill, Scott, where if Mike Vick starts to scramble, one guy goes deep, one guy goes short. Well, Deshaun turned around. He was wide open to start with. There's Deshaun sitting wide open right at the sideline. You can see that's where that play was supposed to go.
Big pressure coming. And Vick in trouble gets sacked. Big pressure around the outside. And the sack for Westport and the rookie out of USC.
Lee Johnson beating around the corner that time. First time I've seen him get beat. Actually got a little overextended. His hands got knocked down, and that was what we haven't seen from him in basically 3/4 of play.
Rookie against rookie on that outside, and now you got 13 seconds left and a half, but no timeout to take.
Well, what you're trying to do is get enough yards for this first down, and if you have to kill the timeout, you do, and you have another play. But what you'd like to do is get a quick out to the outside, 10 yards for a first down, and not have to use the timeout.
That's it on the timeout. That one was the last. Let's see what they've got in the bag here.
Move this to the outside. Get the first down, get out of bounds.
Exactly what Polk does. We didn't get the first down.
A little careless running out of bounds.
Yep, you got it.
Mike Vick, perfect. Remember, the one incompletion, there was a defensive penalty on it, so that doesn't count. You still have a play to the outside here where you can pick up 12 to 15 yards and get out of bounds and have plenty of room and time for Alex Henry to come on and try a field goal.
Seven seconds left and a half. A lot of that time is going to go away. And Vick throwing it deep down the field into traffic is going to have it picked off. And now, Waterland, who's great at doing this, is going to try returning. As he took a lateral, but he's dropped by Jackson. Josh Norman the interception, and that will do it for the first half. By and large, 14 points to tell the story. A very good offensive first half for the Eagles. And they go into the dressing room at the break with the lead. Halftime here at Lincoln Financial Field. Tonight's broadcast brought to you by Sports Authority.
Can I interest you in a pedicab ride?
Yeah.
How about it? Get going. Yeah, is that the Galaxy S4?
Yeah.
How much do you pay a month for that?
$100. $100? Yeah.
You know, if you switch to Cricket Wireless, you can get unlimited plans with no contract for half the price of AT&T and Verizon.
Same phone.
Yep.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Only Cricket has the amazing Samsung Galaxy S4 for just $25 down. Hurry into Cricket and get yours today.
Are you single? Because I got a sister who loves them.
Cricket. This summer, New York State is back and open for business with endless beaches, hundreds of miles for hiking or biking, endless rivers and streams ready to take your breath away.
and more than enough winery to please every palate.
We're ready to make your New York State vacation perfect.
There's never been a better time to vacation in New York State. Plan your vacation at ilovenylife.com, the new state of New York. Welcome.
I'm Jim Gardner. This is an Action News halftime report. 2 Trenton police detectives are recovering from gunshot wounds after a gun battle that ended with the death of a domestic violence suspect. Mayor Michael Nutter says the city will borrow $50 million to ensure that city schools open on time. But city council leaders say they won't approve that plan. They prefer raising the money by selling vacant school properties. And the death toll in anti-government protests in Egypt is now at least 638, with almost 4,000 wounded. Now let's get an update on the AccuWeather forecast from meteorologist Cecily Tyler.
And Jim, we've had 2 days feeling like fall with temperatures in the 70s and lots of sunshine. Now satellite 6 along with action radar showing high pressure off to our west, and this is what brought us all the sunshine today. This will keep our skies pretty cloud-free. We'll see a few clouds here and there, and temperatures will be comfortably cool again. Another great night for sleeping. Overnight lows 52 in the suburbs, about 60 for Center City. So fall-like chill in the air again tonight. Future tracker showing tomorrow morning for the morning rush hour, about 65 degrees in Philadelphia. We'll see plenty of sunshine again tomorrow, and as we head through the day, it'll get a little bit warmer, but still low humidity. By 3 o'clock, 79 degrees in Philadelphia. More clouds rolling in on Saturday. By Sunday, a chance of some showers. Jim?
Thank you, Cecily. Please join us for Action News after the football game. I'm Jim Gordon.
When you experience something great, you want to share it with everyone. That's why more customers recommend Verizon, America's largest 4G LTE network. Countless reasons, one choice. That's powerful. Verizon.
Each one of us is our own boss. And no matter where you are in life, ask your financial professional how Lincoln Financial can help you take charge of your future.
Proven hydration to help replace what you swallow.
Now, for the 11th year in a row, one Philadelphia hospital has been ranked by U.S. News and World Report as one of the nation's best for orthopedic excellence. Thomas Jefferson University Hospitals. The streak continues. The new U.S. News and World Report rankings are in, and of the top 10 hospitals ranked best in orthopedics in the nation, only one is in Philadelphia. This one, Thomas Jefferson University Hospital.
Look down the Parkway at City Hall. It is halftime here right now at Lincoln Financial Field for the Eagles and the Carolina Panthers. In this week's edition of Sights and Sounds, our crew headed west to take in some off-season relaxation with Eagles linebacker Michael Kendricks.
Really proud to go out here and have some fun, man, and show you guys what I like to do outside of football. Tahoe, because it's a great place to snowboard, ski, and get away.
We're out here in Tahoe, about to start our day. I'm excited, man. The snow is great. Beautiful day, not a cloud in the sky. Couldn't ask for more. I've been snowboarding about a year, so we'll see how I do. But I'm excited for you guys to see what I can do and what I like to do in my spare time. So let's get it.
This is great, man. I'm loving it out here. I mean, this is Lake Tahoe. This is the place where everyone wants to come to go and enjoy the snow. And, I mean, you get people from all around the world trying to get to this place, you know what I'm saying? So I'm lucky to be here. I'm out here skiing Tahoe. It's amazing, man. You know, I just gotta relax my mind and really get my mind off of things. You know, right before the season kicks up into high gear and before the ball gets rolling, it's just you know, a good way to relax your mind and release some stress. What? Those two? That's garbage. I don't know, man. This place is different. It's like no other place in the world. Even, you know, this is where I grew up. This is where I was raised. It's beautiful. I mean, you can see yourself. It's crazy, man. Like the stuff we get to experience, and the atmosphere is wonderful. You know, I can't stop looking out to the distance. It's pure serenity, for real. It's straight meditation for me.
Back in the day, I busted up some plays, but you'll never find me in busted coverage because I have auto insurance from AAA. AAA gives this safety blanket coverage and saves me my favorite color, green. AAA, use it for all it's worth.
Ready for a little fun? You could scratch your way to instant winning. Play the Pennsylvania Lottery's new instant game, Gold Rush, with 15 top prizes of $300,000. It's kind of fun to make a splash. Keep on scratching.
Switch on the summer mindset with Bud Light Lime. It's the great taste of Bud Light with a refreshing twist of 100% natural lime flavor. Bud Light Lime. Switch on summer.
These days you can find me on the road, to movies, shopping, to travel, and I do it all with AAA. For roadside assistance, discounts, and travel planning, AAA has you covered. AAA, use it for all it's worth.
Halftime here at Lincoln Financial Field. The Eagles on top of the Panthers by a score of 14-6. When you look back at that first half of action, you got an opportunity to see an Eagles offense that in a lot of ways was running the way it was playing.
Well, they didn't punt. You know, I mean, they were their own worst enemies with the turnovers, but they moved the ball. Both quarterbacks played real well. I mean, Nick Foles liked to have one pass back, but the offense functioned, and then, you know, defensively, they shut down a very good ground attack of the Carolina Panthers. And so, really, the highlights were a couple of rushing touchdowns by the Eagles got, and we saw it in a variety of ways. I mean, Nick Foles gets on the outside, he beats Nick Kuechly to the end zone for a touchdown, and then LaShawn McCoy, we saw some great first-step quickness from him. He looked like he was in good form here tonight. Conditioning, cutting ability, vision was all there for LaShawn.
So we'll take a look at the first half stats presented by Coca-Cola. 14-6 lead, but the key here, 257 yards and almost 35 plays.
I mean, you're on pace for 500 yards of offense. Now, what Chip would say is we need more than 14 points, and he's right. I thought defensively came out, they played tough, they tackled better. We saw Patrick Chung and Kerry Williams involved in stopping the run, so I thought we saw a good first half, minus the turnovers from the Eagles.
Eagles will try to take care of the ball and continue the offensive run in second half action. It's coming up next.
Now, for the 11th year in a row, one Philadelphia hospital has been ranked by U.S. News and World Report as one of the nation's best for orthopedic excellence. Thomas Jefferson University Hospitals. The streak continues.
Sandy, people want to record more than one show at a time.
Yeah, that's right. The X1 platform already does that.
So let's create a multi-room DVR that allows you to record 4 shows at once while you're watching the 5th.
Done.
So if I want to watch House of Lies, record 4 other shows, including Planet Earth, especially the one with those little penguins, and then get recos based on the shows I've recorded, I gotta be able to do that, Sandy.
The X1 does all that.
Are these the programmers? Hey guys, I need you to work on the Cheeto command.
Introducing the X1 platform, your entertainment operating system, only from Xfinity.
When you experience something great, you want to share it with everyone. That's why more customers recommend Verizon, America's largest 4G LTE network. Countless reasons, one choice. That's powerful. Verizon.
The new U.S. News and World Report rankings are in. And of the top 10 hospitals ranked best in orthopedics in the nation, only one is in Philadelphia. This one, Thomas Jefferson University Hospitals.
By and large, a very good half for Michael Vick and the offense. They'll sleep a little bit better tonight. The Eagles lead it by a score of 14-6. We'll take it out of Dave Spadaro.
Scott, maybe it's a good night from your perspective, but I would tell you that Chip Kelly doesn't care about 257 yards, and 14 points in the first half is not enough. He was seething coming off the field, unhappy about the turnovers, very displeased about the sack late that ruined the last-minute drive there. Happy with the defense and the tackling, but overall, too many yards, too many points on the field. Matt Barkley gets the start at quarterback in quarter number 3.
Yeah, Dave, I would expect that message from Chip. I mean, he was leading college football in scoring for a reason. Like, there is no substitute for touchdowns. Turnovers don't get it done. His quarterbacks he's never had a quarterback in 6 years at Oregon, Scott, ever throw 10 interceptions in a season. So, coaching Matt Barkley up right now about probably on the first couple of plays that he's going to call, a couple of concepts that he has for him. Matt Barkley played 33 snaps in last week's games against the Patriots. One of those drives in for a touchdown and a 2-point conversion from Matt.
Brandon Boykin back deep to take the grab kick as the Eagles will get the football first to begin the second half. And another bomb. That is 2-3 yards past the end of the end zone. And Barkley will get an opportunity to start from his own 20-yard line.
He'll play with the second-team offensive line. Damaris Johnson coming in at wide receiver. Right there, a signal from Matt Barkley about personnel group. Clay Harbor along with Zach Ertz in there at the tight end spot.
Barkley had one very effective drive. One of the receivers that he hooked up with last week, Rex Salas, to the near side. So it was incomplete. He got blown up on the third by Josh Norman. He arrived just when the ball hit, it falls incomplete.
I mean, if there's one knock on Matt Barkley, it's just arm speed and velocity. And you see a little example getting the ball to the outside to pull.
Second down at 10. Going to set it up on the outside. There goes Johnson for a first down across the 35. 15 yards on the pickup. Nicely conceived play to the outside.
Well, it is. I mean, it's just a wide receiver screen, and he gets 2 tight ends out here blocking for him, leading the interference. So Clay Harbor and Zach Ertz both get their blocks. And if you're going to play in this offense, if you're a receiver, tight end or wide receiver, you're going to block in this offense.
Barkley out of the shotgun. And there's Salas for another first down up here midfield. The offense moving the football again.
One thing about Matt Barkley is he's very decisive. He sees the field, all of the field, very, very well. And he's able to go from his first read to his second about as well as any young quarterback can.
For better than 12,000 yards in his college career. Slowing one down there, and it's taken down by Ertz for a first down. First down to the Carolina 30.
This is what Chip Kelly wants to see. Right there. The offense moving and clicking. Reception after reception. Same personnel grouping. All right, 2 tight ends, 2 receivers, and a back. but they're just lined up in different places. And they're all looking to the sideline. Now they got the play.
The speed of this offense is amazing. Jackson blown up on the outside. That's great anticipation from Haruki Nakamura.
Now, Haruki Nakamura came in and made that play. But you can expect right now, okay, that you're going to fake that screen and then go deep behind it. Like, Chip sees it, he sees the way they're reading and reacting to it, and then there's going to be a fake there, and it's going to go downtown. Like, there's a play that comes off a play that comes off a play. There's always an option.
On second down, Polk trying to find the corner. And that is the definition of upended by Jason Williams. Third down coming up. And we're joined now by Eagles owner Jeffrey Lurie. Good to see you.
Baldy, Jeffrey, it's good to see you, and I can just tell you're excited. I mean, you're watching it, and you're watching almost like a fan right here. I mean, you're seeing something that we haven't seen in the NFL.
You know, it's this way at practice, but it's nice to see it in the games. It's a lot more.
The catch
is just the tip of the iceberg.
Yeah, you get the feeling that we're just seeing the very beginning.
We're not showing too much, and Chip doesn't want to show too much, but you got to play some fast because you're going to play that way, and you got to practice it in games.
Jeffrey, you've been around him for 8 months now.
Yeah.
You know, you kind of knew what you were getting, but now that he's been in the building, what's it like on a daily basis talking football and being around the operations with Chip Kelly?
Well, nice kick.
You know, just missed it as he slid it off to the right side. We're going to have to take a break off that field goal miss, but we'll be back with more with Jeffrey Lurie as we continue here in third quarter action from Lincoln Financial Field. The Eagles out top by 8.
Could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Everybody knows that.
Well, did you know that Old MacDonald was a really bad speller?
Your word is cow. 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 C-O-W-E-I-E-I-O. Dang, nothing. Geico. 15 minutes could save you. Well, you know.
At Sports Authority, we have all the name brands you love, like Nike, Under Armour, Adidas, and the North Face. We carry fitness equipment, camping, bikes, baseball, and more. We offer a rewards program, The League, which earns you 5% back. And we'll match prices with our ad price match promise. So why do we do it? Because we love sports just as much as you do. All the best brands, all the best value. Sports Authority, all things sporting goods.
Eagles football presented by Sports Authority, and Eagles out top by a 14-6 score, joined by the chairman and CEO of the Eagles, Jeffrey Lurie. Kind enough to stay along with us for another set here. And obviously, just watching your face while we're watching here, you're just enjoying what you're seeing and the energy that's out there on the field right now.
Well, you know, I got to say, once the day happened where Chip Kelly entered the building, it's been like a blur, and I think that's the way his offense and he wants his defense to play too. But it's a brain blur because you're attacking football 24 hours a day and trying to figure out what can make you great. And Chip brings something very special. And, you know, we had researched him quite a bit, but until you really get together and spend hour after hour and now day after day, you can't appreciate how bright, dynamic. It's not about just offense. It's about how to build a championship team and do it the right way. And it takes some time to get the players to adapt to exactly what he wants to do in terms of personnel. But it's brilliant, and it's going to take the NFL by storm.
After the first down by Poole, Carolina now with Derek Anderson in at quarterback. And Poole wraps up on the play, not going anywhere this time, a loss of a couple.
So, Jeffrey, there's an old cliche that, repetition is the mother of invention.
Right.
And anybody that's been out to practice, you've had a lot of open practices in the league and out at NovaCare, they've had a chance to see how many plays they practice in any drill that they do.
There's a method to the madness, which is simplicity, repetition in such volume that it becomes natural. And you see it in other sports, in the NBA, and you see it in Vince Lombardi's offense, Bill Walsh's offense. You hope you have something that's successful, but it doesn't matter if they know what you're about to do, it's that you do it perfect. And he's all about execution and choosing the right selection of plays to match the weakness of the defense that's apparent. And he simplifies the game, but it's really sharp.
Jim, the one concern that a lot of people had, hiring a guy that had only coached in college, and then making that jump to the NFL, we all know the names of the guys that have done it. What kind of concerns did you have just in that department?
I think there's an initial concern before you research Chip Kelly, and then once you find out exactly what kind of leader and thinker he is, and how he brings people together, it's not a gimmick situation. It's not a one-shot situation where you're building something quickly and it fizzles. He's got a sense of what it takes to build a program. Did it at the University of Oregon, but his approach to how football can be played at this level is very, very well prepared and thought out. Otherwise, I would be worried.
Back-to-back catches by Gaddis says Carolina now down to the 16-yard line. And Poole, the lone setback behind Anderson on first down. And right through the middle, not a whole lot there. Maybe a pickup of about a yard. And you take a look at it. We were talking earlier. We talked with Michael Vick earlier this week, and he said, guys, I can't sleep. And you figure that's because he's concerned. It's because he says he's so excited about coming in the next day. And in talking to individual players about that, each one of them is not only excited about what they see now, but where this is headed.
I think they all see where it's headed. They know the effectiveness it can be. And he also brings everybody to a common mission. I can't begin to tell you how important that is. It's not just chemistry, it's understanding what it takes to prepare for peak performance and bring everyone together around the thought of what it takes to be great.
Nice play by Boykin, stepping in front of Gaddis, and Gaddis turned into a defender right there, knocking the football away. It brings up third down.
There's a sense with Chip that if you will just listen to him and understand where he's coming from, he will give you a chance to be great. And that's all a player can ask. And he really emphasizes the strengths of every player and builds his team, I think, around what players can do, not what they can't do.
And it's apparent last week, Jeffrey, when the New England Patriots were in town for the 3 days of scrimmage in the game, the respect that Bill Belichick had for Chip and the things and the methods that he's using.
Well, there's no question. Bill has, of course, spent time with Oregon and with Chip last year, the year before. And there's a mutual respect, because Bill Belichick's one of the brightest guys in the NFL. One of the things that Howie, Don, myself really wanted was this was the first time we were out to look for a head coach in 14 years. We wanted to go for greatness. We wanted to find someone who had a chance to be great. There's no guarantee. We don't know where this is going to go. We're optimistic. But we want to take the risk of choosing for greatness. Someone really bright, someone who is cutting edge, and not afraid of trying things and relating well to players and everybody. You got to take a chance. There's 32 teams. You got to try to be bold.
Well, good luck with it again. Thank you so much for being here with us. We appreciate it.
Jeffrey, we're enjoying it, man. All right, buddy. Thank you. Take care.
Out on the field right now. After the field, don't bike it as we continue in the third quarter when we come back.
Finish? Get that.
Maybe you shouldn't.
Ryan Erlacher?
I'm back to defend you from DirecTV's latest offer. With DirecTV, your bill more than doubles after a year.
Not cool.
They lock you into a 2-year contract that could cost you over $3,000.
That's a lot of sheesh.
That's why the smart play is Xfinity. They've got everything a football fan could want. Go long. Don't get stacked by DirecTV. Oops. Xfinity is your home for the most live sports. Call 1-800-XFINITY today.
Ready for a little fun? you could scratch your way to instant winning. Play the Pennsylvania Lottery's new instant game, Gold Rush, with 15 top prizes of $300,000. It's kind of fun to make a splash. Keep on scratching.
Here are me and you on the road, and we know that it goes on.
You're the boss of your life, in charge of making memories and keeping promises. Ask your financial professional how Lincoln Financial can help you take charge of your future.
Download NFL Mobile and watch live NFL games on Thursday, Sunday, and Monday nights, and every touchdown from every game on Sunday afternoons with NFL Red Zone. Plus, get all the Eagles news, stats, and more with live streaming NFL Network 24/7, only from Verizon.
Two guys that had a good game tonight. Shady and Mike Vick playing together. Shady really, his cutting was superb, along with his catches and checkdowns out of the backfield. Benny Logan had a good game so far.
Late turn to 5. Morgan going to try to return one. You know, he's been hitting through the end zone, but Lineberry only gets it to the 2. And look at that move by Boykin. Across the 40-yard line.
But we've seen an improvement in special teams under Dave Pitt in the first game and a half already. This is Brandon Boykin. All the routes go this way, and then Boykin sees the cutback, almost like a running back seeing the back door. That's the safety on the play. He beats him clean. So you start the drive beyond the 40-yard line, the percentage of scoring goes way up. Boykin trying to win that job as the kickoff returner here this year.
Barkley works with Felix Jones in the backfield and Salas in motion. And that throw, just a miscommunication, it looked like, where Barkley was throwing, where Salas was sitting down.
And at the end of the 2011 season, when Andrew Luck and Robert Griffin were seniors, Matt Barkley was right there with him. Now, he decided to stay for a senior year last year. But after 2011, you could have made a case that Matt Barkley would have been the third quarterback and the third player taken in that draft.
He gets an opportunity to show his wares here, and you see where things are in terms of what this offense wants to do. I don't think that they're putting a whole lot of pressure on him to be the guy right now, but they do want to see what it is that he's capable of doing. And you and I talked about, he's just having an awful lot of fun out there doing it.
Well, I think he's enjoying his offense. He didn't play this style of offense at USC. It was a real traditional pro-style set.
That's a completion. We'll see about the flag as Derek Carrier takes it down the near sideline, all the way down to the 18-yard line. And we wait the call from the official.
Illegal formation. Offense. Not enough men on the line. Number 64 was off the line. That's a 5-yard penalty. Still third down.
That's over. The rookie out of Iowa State was not on the line of scrimmage, and that erases a big game. So now it's going to be a 3rd down and 12. And Felix Jones in the backfield with 3 receivers to choose from Matt Barkley. And behind the intended receiver Carrier, Wes Horton again providing pressure right in on Barkley as he let that one go. And for the first time tonight, the Eagles are going to be forced to punt the football away.
Well, it's really mistakes. I mean, Matt Barkley played well in the drive. Got the ball to Carrier down the field, but Matt Copeland not up on the line of scrimmage. So, again, the Eagles are hurting their offense and a chance for points because of their own errors.
So Brad Wing, the rookie out of LSU, grew up playing Aussie rules football in Melbourne, Australia, and he hits a beauty. Varner has to call for the fair catch, and he does just outside the 20-yard line. 41 yards on the punt, no return. Just about midway through the 3rd quarter, and a 5-point lead for the Eagles.
What if Bud Light created the world's biggest stage? And through the music experience of a lifetime, in every single state, on the exact same day.
For a chance to see artists like Miguel, Ludacris, and Dirk Bentley, check out BudLight.com/music first. 50 shows, 50 states, one day.
Here we go. Woo!
When you experience something great, you want to share it with everyone. That's why more customers recommend Verizon, America's largest 4G LTE network. Countless reasons, one choice. That's powerful. Verizon.
AAA has Eagles fans covered, whether it's travel planning, discounts, or roadside assistance. AAA is there for you. Visit AAA.com/Eagles.
Quarterbacks sitting down with Bill Lanes, the quarterback coach, taking a look at the pictures, looking at the defenses.
All right, so for somebody who's not been on an NFL sideline, what is he seeing there right now?
Well, that's what you call the all-22. All 22 players on the field can be seen. And so they're looking at the end zone and sideline of every play of where the defense deployed to. Linebackers, where they went, what coverage they were in. And so you can see everything that happened on the previous series in that series of pictures.
And it's a quarterback's job then to process that so that he can put it into effect next time out on the field.
No question about it. And so Mike Vick is looking at it because he can learn from it. Bill Lace, the quarterback coach there, is kind of instructing that about what to anticipate in the next series when they're shown a particular look. So, like, really, the teaching never really ends, and it never stops.
Well, you got a head coach who football never stops for him. Antonio Dixon now in the middle of the defensive line.
Yeah, it was first action for Antonio Dixon this preseason.
Kenyon Barner in the game now. He gets his first opportunity to carry the football. He's taken down by Emmanuel Acho out at about the 28-yard line after a pickup of 2.
And for Kenyon Barner, I mean, he played his 4 years at Oregon under Chip Kelly. Chip Kelly was talking about him to me the other day, comparing him to LaMichael James, who now plays for the San Francisco 49ers, saying that Barner was a guy that did exactly what he was coached to do. He didn't freelance. It was 4 yards to get in the middle of the line. He got the 4 yards. And when there was a big play to be gotten, he was able to bounce it outside and do that with tremendous speed.
And now whistles and a flag.
Delay a game against the defense, number 27. A non-football act causing an offensive player to false start. It's a 5-yard penalty. Second down.
Well, all right. Got to know what the non-football act was.
Well, I mean, here's Brandon Hughes on the outside, so that's who the infraction's on.
Oh, that's a football act.
He looked like he was ready to... Hey, but he was kind of a venture move. Like, I'm just going to go backpedal here. I don't know. I mean, that's a chippy call to me.
Unless you're playing like crab soccer, what else do you... That's a football act.
Well, I don't know what crab soccer is.
All right.
But I think that, you know, you're trying to jump from all sides. That was a chance to make a play.
Fred Long trying to find Geddes, who had a couple of catches on that last drive and just a little bit out of his reach.
Brandon Hughes is the guy who was picked up off the practice squad of the New York Giants 2 years ago. He's been really a utility player, special team player, a backup at corner. He's fighting to earn a spot on the team this year. You can see, like,
that's a football act.
There's that crab soccer. Is that what that is?
Got to get you into that game sometime.
Yeah, just clean up. I like Brandon Hughes up here challenging the receiver on this third down.
Now get it out to the 36. Anderson with pressure coming. And he's short off it again. Curry providing the pressure right up the middle. And Anderson never had time to set his feet.
This is Vinny Curry now, 2 games in a row. Being able to pressure the quarterback inside right now is going to come up the field. Really, I mean, beats the right guard clean and the center. We've seen quite a few quarterback hits from Vinny Curry in these first 2 games. He's got a good knack to rush, actually, from the inside as well as from the outside.
Jordan Gay punting it away to Jordan Poyer, the rookie out of Oregon State. Not a whole lot of room to operate, and he is taken down on the play by Anderson Russell. And the Eagles take over in their own end.
This summer, we're going to leave it all behind to stay at 5-star resorts. Get front row seats to a show. Lounge by the pool all day. And enjoy the nightlife like only we could, because summers are built for Jeep SUVs. Check out the Jeep Summer Clearance Event. Lease the 2014 Grand Cherokee Laredo 4x4 for $329 a month for well-qualified lessees during the Summer Clearance Event.
How do you do a summer clearance event the Dodge way? First, wait till summer. Then, get the cars ready. Now, add the Dodge part. The Dodge Summer Clearance Event.
Now, during the Summer Clearance Event, get $3,000 total cash allowance on select Dodge Journey models.
Do you hear that? Those are the sounds of summer. The long silence of winter has been broken by new life on the streets, and all the hibernating humans have finally come out to play, just in time for you to show off what you spent the whole winter working so hard to get. See the Chrysler lineup for yourself at the Chrysler Summer Clearance Event. Now well-qualified lessees get a low-mileage lease on Chrysler 200 Limited Sedan for $139 a month.
It's 14-9. The Eagles lead the Carolina Panthers. I'm Dave Spadaro here with Eagles President Don Smolenski. Everybody's bouncing and jumping around here at Lincoln Financial Field, Don. It's all part of the new energy. Yeah, it's fun. Yeah. Hey, the new practices, open practices here. There's another one on Saturday at Lincoln Financial Field. How have the fans responded to that?
It's been awesome. I mean, the 3 practices we've had, we're in excess of 80,000 people who have come. A lot of people were able to come to the stadium for the first time, and the chance to see the team up close. I think it's been a very festive atmosphere. The music and the practice space. I think it's been a lot of fun.
New things happening here at Lincoln Financial Field. Massive revitalization program. What can the fans look forward to?
Yeah, it seems like we've been going non-stop since we completed the solar project in the winter in January, and then now we've been working on the renovations. We've widened all of the gates to be able to get fans in more quickly. After this game tonight, the game tomorrow, we're going to start installing some of the graphics and the graphical images that we've shown everybody throughout the building. And tonight is the second night that we tested the new wireless system. And so far, it's been really great.
Great times here at Lincoln Financial Field, Don.
A lot of fun.
Great to have you. Thanks, Don. Guys, back to you.
Felix Jones taken down on the play. Next open field tackle by rookie Melvin White. And a third down coming up now.
Michael Romero out at right tackle now, getting his first action tonight.
Barkley with a little bit of time, and Salas comes back to the quarterback nicely as he hauls it in for a first down.
That's nice timing on that throw. Good catch. Salas came back to the football here and took it away from the defender. But Barkley sees it. Nice job by Salas, who's made a number of big catches in practice and in games right now.
Knowing where you are in terms of wide receiver depth and the injuries that you've had, I can imagine that Salas is in a position where he might have a shot to make this squad.
I agree with you, Scott. I think there's 4 that are locked in.
Start. Offense. Number 68. 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
That's on Matt Tennant. But the receiver situation right now, you can say that Deshaun Jackson, Riley Cooper, Jason Avant, Damaris Johnson are all in. And I think there's a lot of competition now for that 5th spot and maybe a 6th spot. I mean, maybe Clay Harbor is a hybrid receiver tight end on this roster.
Throw off the hands of Damaris Johnson. Ball's incomplete. Here's the wide receivers that you're talking about on that current roster, and because of the fact that you got Ben and Macklin out for the season, that gives opportunity to some of those guys that you're seeing there.
Yeah, and this guy at the bottom, Jeff Mail, right here. I mean, he played for Chip 4 years at the University of Oregon. They just traded with the Houston Texans for him this week. All-time leading receiver at Oregon, 77 catches his last year.
This is more time than you normally see taken at the line as the play clock is down under 5. And Barkley still didn't like it. So the second time tonight, a quarterback calling a timeout was something that he didn't like. And that does not make the head coach a very happy man. Trying to get that offensive rhythm back that they had in the first half. So far it's been about the defense tonight, and the Eagles with a 5-point lead.
What celebrity do you get mistaken for?
Oh, well, this will be Napoleon Dynamite for sure.
You don't want to get an animal into a camera shop because you have no idea what they're going to do. Seems to me like you haven't been in the league that long, and yet now you're the old man. Is that how that works?
Yeah, that's what it seems like.
What do you miss about football? Besides the paycheck?
You probably would have got smoked out.
Bam!
That's our level. John's Infinity.
This is all year. It is all year. I can't wait. I can't wait. Unbelievable. 24/7.
That's Xfinity.
Get NFL Network for all 65 preseason games, every Thursday night football matchup, and 24/7 coverage. Plus, get over 80 additional channels when you upgrade to digital preferred TV. Call 1-800-XFINITY today.
At Sports Authority, we have all the name brands you love, like Nike, Under Armour, Adidas, and the North Face. We carry fitness equipment, camping, bikes, baseball, and more. We offer a rewards program, The League, which earns you 5% back. And we'll match prices with our ad price match promise. So why do we do it? Because we love sports just as much as you do. All the best brands, all the best value. Sports Authority, all things sporting good.
Sports Authority is proud to be the official sporting goods retailer of the Philadelphia Eagles. Sports Authority, all things sporting good.
I've seen the Eagles take 2 timeouts tonight based on some confusion. I saw some in practice the other day. They're installing a lot more offense.
Doesn't it stand to reason that could happen?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, this is all new, and you're looking at the sideline trying to get your signals, and players are playing different positions. You need to play games sometimes just to iron some of these bugs out.
Bowles and Vic both with a good night. Barkley trying to cash in on his side. And how about that? Felix Jones staying alive, keeping the feet moving as he gets it out across the 45 before DJ Campbell brings him down.
You know, when Felix Jones was in college at Arkansas, they ran a lot of read option with Darren McFadden was there, Peyton Hillis. They ran Wildcat with Felix Jones, so he's had, some familiarity with this whole read option from the running back position.
Third down. And Barkley throwing behind brings up 4th down. Let's go down to Dave Spadaro.
Guys, when the Eagles signed Felix Jones, everybody kind of assumed that he would fit in as either the second or third back, not really showing a lot of spring in his legs in this training camp preseason period. Very, very much on the bubble to make this roster.
And we'll find out. Brad Wig now ready to kick it away. And once again, it is Barner back deep to take the punt. That's another high kick. And Barner with a muff. But it is picked up. And a heads-up play by Anderson Russell to keep it alive after a lot of hang time. And the second kick of the night for Brad Wig.
Well, not just good hang time, but good coverage. Getting down there. No man ran into him. So, we're seeing good special teams play all the way around for the Eagles in the return game and the coverage. And the quickest way to turn your team around when you know that you've got to upgrade the talent on your team is special teams. There's no reason why teams can't make that jump. You should never lose a game because of bad special teams play, and you should always try to to win 2 games because of your special teams in the season.
I'll tell you what, when you got a 4.9 end time on your front, that's a good way to start.
Good way to get down and recover.
First down on Carter. Not a whole lot of room to operate, maybe a half yard. Vinny Curry again, very active over the inside as he was in the second half of the New England game.
So anytime we're up here and we're calling a defensive tackle's name as much as we have with Vinny Curry, that's a good sign. Because if it's showing up here, it's showing up in the film room within the team each day.
Right in Neptune, New Jersey. Derek Anderson now in his 9th year as an NFL quarterback. And it's second down and long out of the shotgun. And the completion to David Gaddis. Tried to get back up and run with it. He's still going to be a couple of yards shy of the first down.
So this third down here is a mentality for teams trying to turn their defense around and become better. It doesn't matter if it's the third quarter of a preseason game or not. The idea is to create a mentality of getting off the field on third down. And each guy has to take that upon themselves to really feel that crunch. Make sure that you can stop them and force the punt.
You see by the numbers, they've done a good job of it all night tonight. A third down and short now. Play action for Anderson, and they got the first down and more. Richie Brockle, the tight end, out across the 25-yard line to the 29.
You're just getting right out into the flat. Looked like an assignment error, possibly by Emmanuel Acho, the linebacker. I mean, both linebackers have the backs to the backfield, so when yours comes out, you got to keep your eyes on them. You can't lose them.
13th first down of the night for Carolina. The Eagles, for their part, have 21. Anderson deep down the middle. What a catch by Gaddis. And still running in the Eagles' territory. He's taken down the 48-yard line by Kurt Coleman.
That was a heck of a catch. Right in front of the safety, the rookie, Earl Wolf. Randy Hughes has him. He turns him over now.
Oof, that ball was by him.
Yeah. That's sticky fingers. But still, the coverage seems awfully loose. I mean, nobody hit him for another 15 yards after he caught the ball. They like to tighten that area up.
And we spent all of 2011 on injured reserve with an ACL, and then a hamstring injury limited him to 2 games last year. And now you got motion, and Brandon Williams, the tight end, was moving when no one else was.
Full start. Offense, number 86. 5-yard penalty, still first down.
So the way the communication works is Billy Davis, the defensive coordinator, is upstairs in his booth. And then he signals the play to Rick Minner, the linebacker coach, who then signals them in with the hand signals, and they have cards as well. And so that's really the transmission. There's Rick Minner, longtime head coach of the University of Cincinnati. Right here, Rick Minner.
On first down. Well, where to go? That's a great play. Straight down the line of scrimmage by Brandon Graham. And a loss of about a half yard on the carry by Barner.
Now that will excite, Rick Minner and Billy Davis, because really on this play, I mean, here's Brandon Graham. He's a stand-up outside linebacker. He sets the block. Now, Brandon Graham has the ability to rush the passer. He can crush the pocket, but can he play a stand-up outside linebacker, set the edge, and play the run like that? That's the challenge for Brandon Graham. Can he jump? Can he drop into coverage and cover running backs and tight ends in this league right now? There he is again on the outside.
And coming for Anderson, setting up the screen, and once again, well played. Jamar Cheney was right there and did not allow Barner to even get started after the catch.
Well, there was a breakdown in their protection because the outside linebacker came free and just chased him hard. There he comes. So he forces Derek Anderson, who's not real mobile, out. That's Chris McCoy.
The third quarter.
And so we've come to the end of the third quarter of this one. In a game that has been about defense. The Eagles were looking for a defensive improvement, and they have gotten it here tonight. Fans have enjoyed what they've seen so far. 3 down and 1 to go here at Lincoln Financial Field.
Somewhere, at a party like this, a person like you will scan a pack of Bud Light and enter a code for a chance to win Monster DNA headphones and tickets to unbelievable music experiences. Bud Light Music First. Here we go. When you experience something great, you want to share it with everyone. That's why more customers recommend Verizon, America's largest 4G LTE network. Countless reasons, one choice. That's powerful. Verizon. The great flavor of a margarita is here, without any of the work. Bud Light Lime Limerita is ready when you are, with a refreshing twist of Bud Light Lime. Just pop, pour over ice, and enjoy. And now introducing new Strawberry.
Eagles football presented by Sports Authority as we get set to start the fourth quarter with the Eagles on top 14 tonight. Let's take it down to Dave Spadaro.
Well, Scott, a couple of injuries to note. Emil Iguanagu, tight end, out with a head injury. Curtis Marsh trying to make this team as quarterback, out with a hand injury. Back to you.
So far, not a whole lot in terms of injuries in this game, but it has been a difficult injury preseason for the Eagles as some key players have gone down. Big third down here, third down and long. 15 yards to go for the Carolina offense as we open the fourth quarter. And again, they're coming hard after Derek Anderson. That's going to be a completed pass for a loss. You don't see that every day.
You know, it's good pressure by Brandon Graham. Again, chasing Derek Anderson out of the pocket and really creating on the outside. You can just see they're just playing the sticks, keeping everything underneath them. Good finish by Jordan Poyer. Talented rookie out of Oregon State, Vinnie Curry. Another good series.
Jordan Gale punted away to Miller. Back deep to receive. Kind of a twisting kick, and Miller calls immediately for the fair catch. He might have had a little room to bring that back, but instead, the Eagles will take over at their own 19-yard line on the 36-yard punt.
Barkley giving you the signal to huddle up, and here's the remaining preseason schedule. We'll be in Jacksonville next Saturday.
Think it might be warm there?
Well, it's going to test their conditioning. I mean, that's, really the dress rehearsal in preseason for teams. So you play down in Jacksonville, that's humidity. It's a good test. See where your conditioning is getting ready for the season.
Our conditioning, too.
We'll be tested.
Ground game that worked so well in the first half, not as strong here in the second as Felix Jones is done by DJ Moore. No gain on the play.
No, there's no Shady McCoy out there either to make people miss.
He looked like he was ready to go right now.
Man, he was sharp.
And Barkley throwing. Wow. Completed. Oh, they're saying that Harper didn't have it as he came down and hit the ground, but he wasn't arguing, so.
Well, let's take a look. Barkley put it on his fingertips, yeah. Good job of just trapping it, but just missed. And Clay Harper's a guy, an interesting prospect, was never given any kind of a scholarship coming out of college or out of high school. Went to Missouri State with a phenom at the combine, had a vertical jump of 40 inches and 4.640 and all those kind of great measurables, and that's what got him drafted here by the Eagles. He's got great speed.
Big overload blitz coming on Barkley as he runs away from it and throws. It is caught juggling catch and a nice one by Johnson, but well short of the first down. DJ Moore again right there.
We haven't seen a lot of that in the preseason for the Eagles, 3 and out like that. You see, normally most of these quarterbacks have been able to move the football at least the first down. And really 2 negative plays in a row, a loss on first down with run and then an incompletion. Set up that 3rd and long.
So Brad Wing again to punt it away to Barner. Now Carolina is called for a timeout.
Timeout. Carolina.
You know, Scott, I was talking to Chip this week about special teams because I've never seen a team practice special teams more in my life than what Chip does. And he said that he was told a story about the great Jerry Rice when he was with the 49ers in the prime of his career, on his way to the Hall of Fame and the world's all-time best receiver. He used to go to special teams meetings every day to let everybody know on the team that Jerry Rice, am going. These meetings are important. And so Chip feels important that he needs to be in every one of these meetings, supervising it, emphasizing how important field position is in the game of football. And I think it's been paying off so far.
That's another big-time, hang-time punt. Barner, a little tentative, but puts the arm up and calls for the fair catch. Carolina will once again take it over. It's a field position game here. The second preseason game of the year with 15:04 to go.
We'd love to hear what you think about the X1 platform. Give me something to search.
Mini Kelly.
Sure, let's do that.
Awesome. It's everything me all in one place.
Check this out, this is great. What should I watch?
The Mini Project.
Okay, I wasn't even asking you. The X1 recommends things based on stuff I've watched.
The Mindy Project.
Okay, you can search by genre if you...
Mindy Kaling cute. Okay, I'm just gonna take this. Mindy Kaling sexy.
Recommendations, search, and voice control, all part of the X1 platform, your entertainment operating system, only from Xfinity.
What if Bud Light created the world's biggest stage? And through the music experience of a lifetime, in every single state, on the exact same day.
For a chance to see artists like Miguel, Ludacris, and Dirk Bentley, check out BudLight.com/music first. 50 shows, 50 states, 1 day.
Here we go.
Fans, check out the Bud Light Eagles Nest at Lincoln Financial Field. Go to PhiladelphiaEagles.com for more info on how you can score tickets to an Eagles home game. Bud Light, it's the sure sign of a good time. Here we go.
You know, Scott, when you think about the Eagles getting ready for their season right now, I mean, they open up with 3 games in 11 days. I mean, nobody else in this league. And then they go on the road for 3 straight games. So, you know, the schedule makers didn't do them any favors here. But, you know, I mean, they go to Washington that Monday night, and they come back in the first home game here against the San Diego Chargers, who are trying to rebuild their program right now. You just hope that, you know, conditioning-wise and depth-wise, they're ready for those 3 games in the first 11 days.
That's a rough stretch that they've got to go through in the early part of the year. And that 3-game road trip, again, that's something that you take a look at. It just doesn't happen a whole lot in the NFL.
No, they try to avoid it. They try to break it up as much as they can because it's never easy on anybody. It's always a short week. You know, it would be interesting to see what Chip does when he goes to Denver early on, if he leaves on a Friday or leaves on a Saturday.
And Barner straight through the middle, out to about the 33. Here's your look at the schedule.
Yeah, you know, they play the AFC West this year, 14, so you play San Diego in the home opener.
3 in a row.
And then that Thursday in a short week, Andy Reid comes back, along with Donovan McNabb, you know, retiring his number 5 here at a big ceremony. And then you got to go out there and see maybe the best offense in all of football. Peyton Manning and Wes Welker and that whole group up there at Mile High, which is always a tough place to play.
Oh, good play. That's a great play. Wow, that's Earl Wolf. Swarming defense. And Earl Wolf, a lot of people like what they see out of the rookie 5th-round draft choice out of NC State. That's why.
Well, this is a tremendous play here by Wolf. Coming up, forcing and taking the fullback on, and then spinning out, and then taking the ball carrier down. That's the type of aggressiveness that I think all Eagle fans want to see from their safeties. Something that has been missing in Philadelphia really since Brian Dawkins was here.
Jimmy Clausen at quarterback now for Carolina. 3rd down. And firing complete. David Geddes has himself a 5-second half. It's going to be good for first down yardage. Out to the 47.
Earl Wolf and Brandon Hughes on the covers over there. Earl Wolf's mother is from Northeast Philadelphia. Here's Brandon Hughes working on Geddes. See a good route that time, beating Hughes.
Geddes a big receiver. 5 catches for 82 yards for Geddes here in this second half. Now Clausen. Throwing a deep ball. That's incomplete. That's good coverage. Straight down that far sideline by Eddie Whitley at the corner.
It's great coverage. They just man all the way. When they run this is a little stop and go, stutter and go. He's in perfect position. He'll look back when the receiver looks up for the ball. So Whitley shows a little bit of ability to cover man-to-man down the field.
Whitley out of Virginia Tech. Started playing football after a girl beat him in karate when he was a kid.
Yeah, that got going, huh? That'll humble you. There he is involved in that tackle. Came down at the bottom of that pile. Whitley 2 plays in a row. One down the field in coverage and then involved in the action. Not just the first hit, but Whitley finishes it off. And really, the Eagles came outside. They only had 5 inside linebackers. And so Jake Knox playing the whole second half here tonight. And they're very high on him. He's a good player at Iowa State, but had a bad shoulder his senior year and had to have surgery.
Carolina just 4 out of 12 on third down conversions tonight. This is the 3rd and 8. Boston feels the pressure card, and down goes. He hasn't taken a regular season snap in 2 years, but I'm sure he doesn't miss that.
Well, it's going to be Everett Brown coming off the corner, Knox coming on the outside. 6-man pressure. You get 6-man pressure, you better get to that quarterback. Good man-to-man coverage behind it. A pretty good meeting at the quarterback.
So once again, it is Miller back to take the punt from Jordan Gay, the rookie. Trying to make this Carolina Panthers team. Got a little bit of room to run on the return for Miller. He gets it up for the 29. 42 yards on the punt, 10 yards on the return. Hey, if you want to be a gunner in the NFL, this is what life is like.
Yeah. Jordan Boyer just put him down. But you know what? You got to get up, get involved. Never stay on the ground.
Now, for the 11th year in a row, one Philadelphia hospital has been ranked by U.S. News and World Report as one of the nation's best for orthopedic excellence. Thomas Jefferson University Hospitals. The streak continues. U.S. News and World Report rankings are in. And of the top 10 hospitals ranked best in orthopedics in the nation, only one is in Philadelphia. This one, Thomas Jefferson University Hospitals.
You know, I hear people say, well, you want to get X amount of snaps. I want to get as many snaps as it takes for us to win the game. That's it. You know, we didn't lead the country in college in snaps, but one of the reasons we didn't is we were up in every game. Right. So we milked the clock really, really well. And we're snapping the ball with 2 seconds on the play clock.
Now they're up here with 10:24 to go. Certainly very early to think about killing the clock in this game, but an interesting point of view right there from Chip Kelly, who we have been told cares more than anything else about getting the number of plays run that he wants.
Yeah, I mean, look, they ran 86 plays last week for 460 yards. They didn't win the game. You know, so it's really, I mean, numbers and stats can kind of do anything. Chip's about winning, and he has a particular style, way he wants to do it. Dennis Dixon in there, his former Oregon Duck quarterback in 2007, out there running the offense for the Eagles now.
And catch made by Miller. Out across the 35-yard line here at the 36.
Every quarterback that Chip Kelly has coached in his 6 years at Oregon, and then going back to New Hampshire when he had the Division III Player of the Year, has improved as soon as he started coaching. Their numbers, their turnovers went down, the numbers went up, the touchdowns went up. Every quarterback has improved.
Dixon the keeper, and slides his way into a first down to keep the clock running and keep the chains moving forward.
And I would suggest for any quarterback that plays for the Eagles this year to learn how to do that. There's going to be plenty of opportunities to turn the corner and protect yourself with the slide and get down. And use the rules that the NFL has instilled to protect the quarterback, including Mike Vick, you know, including Nick Foles, and Matt Barkley, who's ever out there. They should learn how to do that.
Man in motion is Miller. And back to the ground, and not a whole lot there for Matthew Tucker. Anderson Russell came in and blew the play up for a loss of a yard.
Now they got the backup second line in there, Julian Vandervelde in there. Matt Temmett, Vamiro. These guys all fighting for backup spots right now. None of them really have much experience in this league. All this time right now in this fourth quarter are valuable for them.
Dixon working out of the shotgun. A little bit high, but going up to get it is Nick Miller. And yardage out to the 48-yard line is going to leave him about 4 yards shy of the first down.
I think, you know, when we go down to Jacksonville next Saturday, it'll be interesting in that heat and the humidity in Jacksonville to see what the tempo of the Eagles running their offense does to the Jaguars. Even though they practice it every day, if you haven't gone against teams that are trying to run as many plays as the Eagles, it can really wear you down quickly.
On third down, Tucker with the run and a first down.
Everybody put your head down and push the pile like that. Look what Matthew Tucker did at TCU for 4 years. Once he sees the hole here, now put the head down, protect the football. Yeah. Pull him over. Yeah, just knocking Carolina blue jerseys out of the way.
So a time-consuming, methodical drive now for the offense.
Mike pointing out the Mike linebacker on the play, center and quarterback.
And Dixon gets hit from behind, and a saving grab of a football that was running around. Matt Tobin ends up coming down with it.
Well, here's Matt Tobin over at left tackle. Now he has a little trouble with the little rush in the corner. He gets beat inside. And that's to the backside of Dennis Dixon. And so Dixon can't feel him and the ball gets knocked out. Now they haven't had that happen too many times to any quarterback so far in preseason, Scott, which is a good sign. But that's the quickest route to the quarterback is the inside move. Lowe's going to take that away first.
Clock continues to run with 6:50 to go in the ball game. Second down and long now. And Dixon keeping it himself again. This time trying to find that outside lane. He gets some of it back before Melvin White takes it down. So the third down coming up.
Well, you know, that's all Dennis Dixon is reading is the outside defensive end on this play. And that's really behind MoMA out there blocking. He's got to do a better job of staying in front of his man and giving Dennis Dixon a chance to go wherever he wants to go. So one reason why MoMA's here, he's 6'8", just a huge body out there, wide receiver.
So third down, they've got to get it to the 34-yard line to keep the drive going. A lot of time. And a completed pass to Will Shaw, the rookie tight end, but it's going to be a good 6 yards shy of the first down. And not in field goal range. And the Eagles will be looking to punt it away and trying to figure out a way to find a corner right now and bury Carolina deep in their own end.
Well, one thing that Donnie Jones, the 10-year veteran punter that's here, this is Wing, of course, but he's been very good at this part of the field of routing the ball inside the 20. I mean, he's averaged over 20 kicks a year, over 30 kicks a year. Put the ball inside the 20-yard line, making him go along the field.
Brad Williams looked good punting the football in this game. Finds the spot again, and the coverage is there. They are. He buries him inside the 10.
That's exactly what you want from your punter. Dropping it inside the 10-yard like that, that's a tremendous job.
And a long field to go for Carolina with 5:09 left.
Sandy, people want to record more than one show at a time.
Yeah, that's right. The X1 platform already does that.
So let's create a multi-room DVR that allows you to record 4 shows at once while you're watching the 5th.
Got it.
So if I want to watch House of Lies, record 4 other shows, including Planet Earth, especially the one with those little penguins, and then get recos based on the shows I've recorded, I gotta be able to do that, Sandy.
The X1 does all that.
Are these the programmers? Hey guys, I need you to work on the Cheeto command.
Introducing the X1 platform, your entertainment operating system, only from Xfinity.
Somewhere in a town like this, a person like you will hang out with friends like this. Scan a pack of Bud Light and enter a code for a chance to win Monster DNA headphones, Live Nation concert. It's your chance to win one of over 500,000 music classes. Bud Light Music First. Here we go.
Feel like you're part of the team with the 2013 line of Nike sideline gear. Shop the great selection of Nike gear at Eagles Pro Shops in Cherry Hill, Lancaster, and the Lincoln Financial Field, or shop online at PhiladelphiaEagles.com. Let's take you down to Dave Spadaro.
Well, guys, one of the interesting things on the sidelines is how the Eagles defense gets its signs. You can see all the Philly icons where they're being signaled in from the sidelines. Now, Bill Davis is up in the box, but these are defensive signals. Sometimes they are disguises. Sometimes they are the alignments. Every player looks over at a color, a number, or in this case, a Philly icon. Vince Napali, Ron Jaworski, a cheesesteak. I mean, does it get any better than that?
Does it get any more Philly than that? Is the best question out there, yeah.
Yeah, the Liberty Bell. You saw the Liberty Bell there. Of course, there's a lot of dummy signals there. I mean, if you're trying to steal signs from the Eagles, it's good luck trying to decipher. You're going to have to be a Mensa student to try to figure it out.
Well, Carolina now down inside their 10-yard line and trailing by 5. Armand Smith, second-year running back, taken down by Emmanuel Achos across 5 minutes left to go.
It's a lot easier to play defense when the offense starts inside the 10-yard line. And it's been a consistent factor now in 2 games. For the Eagles, whether it's kickoff coverage or punt coverage, in 2 games now, did a good job of putting the opponent deep in their territory. Cole Anderson at safety right now. Acho at middle linebacker.
Throw to the near side. Acho missed on the tackle. Brandon Williams holds it in. Still going to be a good 3 yards shy of the first down.
All right, so they're trying to like a little man beater there, a little pick on the outside. But what I like is seeing Walker there from the defensive tackle position, doubling back and getting to the ball. A lot of help on the tackle. One way to become a better tackling team is to get more guys to the ball.
Under 4 minutes to play, the big third down of this with a long 3. Boston out of the shotgun. Woods coming. And firing incomplete. He sailed it over the head of Brenton Burson, his receiver, after the 30-yard line. That stops the clock with 3:47 to go. Straight on down the line with every unit that's been out there tonight, Brian. You've got a defense that is held on third down.
Yep. Honestly, it's the money down in the league. It's no secret there that you got to play. It's an attitude. Getting off the field on third down, the Eagles were not good last year in that department. Gave up far too many plays on third down.
Jordan Gay straight up in the air, and Miller is going to let it drop as the Eagles will take the ball over in Carolina territory. You're talking about winning and losing games. The job right now is to kill the clock. That clock says there's 3:39 left to go.
You get a lot from hard work, like best-in-class 25 mpg, best-in-class 850 pound-feet of torque, and best-in-class 30,000 pounds towing. You also get the best weekend ever. We put everything into our trucks so you can get everything out of them. Experience it all now at the Ram Summer Clearance Event. Trade in your vehicle and get $7,450 in total values on a 2013 Ram 1500 Bighorn Crew Cab 4x4.
Hi, welcome to Toyota. I'm Jan.
Hi, I'm Clarence. Are we too late to get my wife a Camry?
No, there's still time at our once-a-year clearance event.
You're so stylish.
You got good taste.
Oh, Cammy. Yes, Blake. You look cool in black.
So clearance is at our clearance. Get Cammy a Camry, and Blake wants it in black.
Lease a 2013 Camry for $199 a month, or get 0% APR for 60 months plus $750 bonus cash, or get $1,000 cash back on a new Camry. Toyota, let's go places.
Eagles preseason football is presented by Sports Authority, official sporting goods retailer of the Philadelphia Eagles. AAA, proud partner of the Philadelphia Eagles. Bud Light, it's the sure sign of a good time. Here we go. NovaCare Rehabilitation, the power of physical therapy. NRG, the power to change life. Thomas Jefferson University Hospital, the official hospital of the Philadelphia Eagles. And by Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15%. Visit geico.com.
A beautiful night and a look at Center City here in Philadelphia. Quarterback comparison looks pretty good, too. Take a look at the top two. Foles started the game, 6 out of 8, a rushing touchdown, a costly interception that cost him on the drive previously. Michael Vick looked marvelous tonight. The interception came on a desperation toss as the clock ran out at the end of the first half.
Yeah, and for the second week in a row, the Eagles are going to get all 5 quarterbacks in the preseason game. DJ Kinney right now at quarterback.
His job right now is to hand it off, and he does to Tucker. He's been running well here in this fourth quarter. Gets a pickup of 12 yards on first down.
There's Michael Vamiro on the outside. Did a good job of turning out the defense then, opening up that hole. A tremendous size from Vamiro.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
6'8", 340.
Well, I mean, that's a good start, right? Can't coach that. Played his football at Stony Brook, so, lower division. And we've got Jeff Scotland, the offensive line coach, Trey Thomas, the former Eagle, working with him every day, trying to hone some technique now.
Like you said, you can't teach 6'8", 340.
False start. Offense. Number 47. 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
There's Trey Thomas. The studious Trey Thomas with the glasses on, but he's been a big help here. Big help. Trey Thomas might be in better shape now than he ever was when he played here. And he was a great left tackle for over a decade. And there's Jason Peters. We hope to see him next Saturday night in Jacksonville.
We might have seen him right now if this were a regular season.
Yeah. I know Chip Kelly can't wait to get him on the field and watch him go to work.
Right through the middle, and once again, Tucker with lots of room to run. Carolina's going to call for the timeout now with 2:49 to go as Ryan Rao, who you may remember from last year with the Eagles, made the tackle.
Ryan Rao had a good preseason with the Eagles a year ago. You never know, when you're going to get a chance to stick on a football team, where it might come. And all these guys right now, I mean, nobody's really giving these guys much of a chance. They're on the field with under 3 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. But you know what? Every one of these guys has a chance in this league. It may not be here, maybe someplace else.
Well, again, you take a look at what ends up happening there. with a practice squad being what it is, and that's exactly what happened with Rao last year. He was on the practice squad for the first 12 games and then was active for the last 4. There are guys that are playing for a spot not as a starter, but on a roster somewhere.
Yeah, if you could stick on a roster, just stick on the practice squad to start with as a young player. Keep learning. Plenty of guys have worked their way up from practice squads into the Pro Bowl. Kerry Williams was a practice squad player in Tennessee, on and off the roster for years.
So the second time out taken by Carolina, so a third down coming up with 2:45 to go. You take a look in. TJ Kinney is getting these snaps here right now, but how many snaps in terms of what each quarterback has gotten tonight? Pretty very even distribution for the top 3.
I think that's kind of the way Chip Kelly saw it tonight. We're going to try to keep it even there amongst Nick and Mike to make it a good evaluation between the two. We wanted Barkley to keep getting work. And I think the fact that he plays 5 quarterbacks in preseason kind of says something that Chip Kelly feels pretty confident coaching that position in this system.
Carolina cannot stop the clock again. With 2:45 to go, a third down at 7. And Kinney keeping it himself. First down yardage. He gets it down to the 23-yard line. He got so close to leading a touchdown drive last week, and Baviro made the block for him and helped free him around that right side.
Well, this mesh point right here between the back and Kinney, really that end has no idea who has the ball right now. So that's good execution. He pulls it around the corner, and that's one way that teams are going to try to stop this read option in this league, is shooting that corner in to get him involved in the run game. That block on the outside this year around the league by the wide receiver versus the corner is going to be paramount whether you have success in that play or not.
All G.J. Kinney is doing is smile this preseason, and he's bringing out a smile with his head coach again. We've reached the 2-minute warning here in Philadelphia. Let's get it.
You'll get ready to have fun. There's no better feeling than walking into this stadium knowing that all these people are here to support you.
That's pretty awesome.
Together, we make the game safer from the ground up. By making sure the fit of the equipment is every bit as good as the equipment. By making proper tackling the goal from the very first snap. And by making certification more important than any win-loss record. We make the game safer because to us, it's so much more than just a game. Make sure your coach is heads up certified today. Go to usafootball.com. Together, we make football.
For more than 18 years, Eagles Youth Partnership and the Philadelphia Eagles have served the children of our community. Our signature programs and annual Eagles Playground Bill provides kids in need with vital vision care, literacy programming, and safe spaces in which to learn, grow, and play. All year long, Eagles Youth Partnership and our partners are improving the lives of kids who deserve nothing less. Proud of our team, proud of our city, proud of our kids, and grateful to our partners. We are Eagles Youth Partnership. Thanks for being a part of our team. The Chairman and CEO of the Philadelphia Eagles, Jeffrey Lurie, his 20th season in that spot here in Philadelphia. Not only proud of the work his team has done on the field, but proud of the work that this organization has done outside of this stadium.
Hey, look, he's become a very respected owner in this league and involved in a lot of different committees. 20 years in any business gives you, you earned your stripes. Done a lot here. At NovaCare facility, second to none in this league. Improvements to the stadium coming over the next 2 years, $175 million of it. So Forbes just ranked the Eagles pretty high. And say that Jeffrey Lurie's made a little bit of money on this team here.
It's all about winning now.
Yeah. Now they're going to take a knee here, and that's the smart thing to do. It's about winning games, right? It's not about getting more reps. And they can run this clock out here, taking a knee 3 times.
That's exactly what they're going to do. So, barring some sort of colossal change, This will be a W here in the preseason. And once again, last week I asked you late, what did we learn? What did we learn tonight?
I think we learned that with LaShawn McCoy in his offense, it's pretty dynamic. That we've got two quarterbacks here that can move the team, but maybe Mike Vick has kind of jumped out here a little bit. I don't want to make any false announcements, but Mike Vick was very sharp 2 weeks in a row. I think he really thinks he's a good fit for what they're teaching and what they're implementing here.
And the second knee as time winds down. Next weekend we will be in Jacksonville, steamy warm Jacksonville on Saturday night for our next broadcast here on the Eagles Television Network, and then the preseason wraps up the Turnpike at the Meadowlands against the New York Jets on Thursday, August 29th.
Well, technically will go in the books as the first win for Chip Kelly in a new era, albeit preseason. But you could see there was some improvement tonight. Defensively, they were much better. They held the Panthers to 3 field goals. I know that he's going to have an issue with the turnovers, and they'll work on that this week, making sure like those kind of things don't happen again.
Now the run of a winner in a preseason game, and again, as you say, a lot to work on.
Yeah, oh yeah, no, there's still preseason mode. There's still a lot to improve on before. It's all about gearing up for the opening Monday night game, September 9th, down in Washington. Gives a big hug to Kenyon Barner there.
Shady McCoy, his first action of the preseason, looked awfully good out there tonight. Looked very much in mid-season form.
He did. Yeah, I mean, we saw him literally break some defensive players' ankles with some of the cuts that he had. The vision was there. The ball out of the backfield was the safety valve.